I streaming? It's a big question. Yes. Okay, shocking indeed. What is up, Bakata? What is up, Daniel? What is up, Cosmic? The early stream viewers. You guys know what they say. Early bird gets the worm. Yo, Larry Frozen Andy back in the stream. The legend, Larry Fitzgerald. Yo, Luce, how are you doing, man? What is up? Nice to see you in here. Nice to see everybody in the YouTube streams. This is definitely... Dude, Twitch is... I don't know what to say. I don't think there's going to be many Twitch streams. I might still keep Setup Sunday on Twitch, but I don't even know, man. But what is up? What is up, everybody? Too many names. What's the red mouse? This is the red Pulsar X2. This is the mini version. I've been using it recently. Set up Friday? Nah, but could do it on Sunday, honestly. No issue with that. I'm getting a puppy this weekend, though, so that is going to take some time. So that's why I wanted to do a few streams before that and get that top 5 mouse video out. But there's not many products, as you can see, on my desk. Nothing new to review, really. Set up Saturday? What kind? Another skipper key. If you guys know my black dog, hold on. Let me get a photograph. Okay, you see. Fuck. This dog. Basically the same breed as that, but just a little one. So it's gonna be pretty based. Kalimera Wait, what's that? Borzu or Borzi? Thank you, Mike. What is up, dude? I still got my Greek reading ability. Any tips on quitting heroin? I don't think that's a serious comment, Stun. Name of dog? Rex. It is Rex. Barking in the background? We know. Yeah, lots of barking in the background. Untimely, but it is what it is. When are you going to do a hot tub stream? Heavens knows, man. Heavens knows. Would you say your Focal headphones were worth it? Definitely not, man. Definitely not. Like, when you consider, like, $1,000 headphones, was it worth it? No. But do I enjoy them? Have I used them for a year? Yes. Rex and Luke will be the best of pals. You know it, man. That's the goal. Joe Biden? That would have been a good puppy name. Both of, like, Joe Biden would be a great puppy name. Is Lamzu to be trusted as a company? I don't know why they wouldn't be. They don't even, like, sell the mice themselves. They sell the mice to retailers who are obviously trusted. So, no reason not to trust them, really. It's very xenophobic to even insinuate that. I'm just kidding, of course. Or am I? Is the X2 Mini still good for big hands? I mean, I would consider myself to have big hands, like 21 by 11, and I can definitely still fingertip it. Like, I can claw it as well, so I would say yeah. Any reason you don't review custom mice? What do you mean, bro? Literally, one of my most recent videos was a custom mouse review. I have to announce a giveaway tonight of a custom mouse. Wait, I should pull that up perhaps. Wait, let me tweet out that I'm live as well. When do you think the Sora will release? I don't know, man. I don't have any inside info. Let me find that giveaway. Hold on. I'll link this giveaway if anybody wants to get any last second entries. As you can see, Epic Custom Tens mouse. Did that chat message send? I believe it did. Can you swim? I can, man. I can swim. Put me in the water. And I'm cooling. Is the Sora going to destroy the market? I don't know if it'll destroy the market, but it should be good. That's the way I look at it. It could be a bit better in the Pulsar X2. Like, I don't know if it's going to have 1K hertz polling rate, though. Still maining Death Adder V3? Yeah, man. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer, like, the display capture or the mouse cam? I would presume the mouse cam. What game are you playing at the moment? I'm playing the new MW2 mainly with my friends, only because Fortnite is just, it's so unplayable. I don't even know what to say. Collabs soon, question mark. With who? Collab with who? You excited for the M8? So many people have asked me, and the honest to God answer is, like, not really, but I don't think it's gonna be a bad mouse. I just don't think it's gonna be like as hype as people are expecting. Hope you reach 1 million. I appreciate that, Vivek. We love your mouse cam, I would imagine. Collab with Optimum Tech on DPI deviation. Dude, I am seriously considering once I get my passport, going down to Australia and collabing with both Optimum Tech and Rocket Jump Ninja. That would just be like that would be such an efficient trip. Think about that. Just got my glorious 1 Pro. It's okay. Oh shit, the Series 1 Pro. I didn't actually get that. I like gaslit myself into thinking I did. Hype for Lamzu Mini? Absolutely. That's a mouse I'm looking forward to. Same thing with the new G-Wolves. Nice. Like even the HSK Pro. Candle in the back is very comforting. I love the vibes. The candle lit, like dark room. Like what other mouse reviewers doing this? Record a song with RJN. That is unreal. It could happen, man. It could happen. What is it with you and RJN? Seriously asking. I just trolled him for a while, and he never like got past it. Which I mean, I guess that's just like it's his right to act that way. But I am his biggest fan, one of his biggest supporters, and he just has never respected that. But does not stop this public support. I don't have a Twitter. Can I still sign up for the giveaway? Unfortunately not, because all of the requirements are like follow me on Twitter, retweet it. But I'll do different giveaways I do giveaways on YouTube. I'm gonna do a setup tour soon, like an updated setup video. I'll definitely do some giveaways in that on YouTube. Any news about the LA1? I don't know if I'm allowed to leak, but it's supposed to be like December or January. Who's the worst in QC, G-Wolves or Pulsar? It really depends. I would say like Pulsar is making a lot more units, so they're probably going to have more issues, but they also, like, since they produce more mice, they address the issues more. So I would say, like, it's tough to say. Coding on the Vancer is really that bad, bro. It is really that bad. Like, you can see those mice are not on my desk anymore. I did not like them, but I have hope for Vancer in the future if they keep pumping out products. Raiden V2 review. I need to make an updated artisan vid. It's just like, I don't know. I just always keep pushing mousepad content back because I don't know, man. Mousepads are just, they don't hit the way they used to. Are you guys still interested in mousepads? Opinion on glass gates with Heian? I used it for a while. It's like good, not great, I would say. How do you clean that mousepad? I haven't. I've been using it for over a month, honestly, and I've just never cleaned it. Yo, Larry Frozen Andy joining the based tier. Appreciate the membership, Larry, especially after all the kindness yesterday. Holy shit. Yo, what's up, Justin? How are you doing? Which mouse has the best coding? I would say like the XM1R has the best coding, but in terms of like mice that a lot of people use, I would say the GPX is kind of like the standard, and not a lot of mice are that good, but some chalky codings like are growing on me, like on the Death Adder and the Viper V2 Pro. Daily reminder: Poland Spring is now available in Poland. Absolute sham, man. Do we think the XM2W is a scam? Nah, man. It's gonna be a greatest mouse ever. You just gotta wait for it forever. You're streaming on my birthday. Thank you. Yo, no problem, Iggy. Happy birthday, man. I'm convinced Boardsy is an NPC. How is that possibly true? I feel like I'm the least NPC person out there. Looking fine. I'm not sure how I'm looking, but I'm certainly here. If I have small hands, would the Death Adder V3 still be okay, or V2 Pro fingertip grip? I would say go with the Viper V2 Pro if you have small hands and play fingertip. What's the scent of your candle? Oh man, it's like really gay. It's like some Yankee Candle Winter Wonderland shit. It was on like a mega sale. You can't judge me, man. My Yankee Candle order was $60 and I saved $62. Like, come on, man. That's just unreal. Adderall or caffeine pills? Caffeine pills. Nah, Yankee Candle is fire? Yeah, this one just has like a... I'm not going to pick up the lit candle, in fact. It just has like some snow globes on it. And I just think it's a very feminine design, but very, very masculating smell. Yo, Tunes, how are you doing, man? What's your strangest mouse? Oh my god, it's probably this one mouse. It's called the Vandal Pro. It has like this PTFE wrist rest attached to it, and it was just so terrible. It's like even a step above some of the garbage shit like the Booga mouse. I should probably make a video on it. Oh yeah, by the way, I got 5 water bottles today. Yo, lucky mix with the 5 United States dollars. Do you think Razer will release the Viper Mini Wireless before 2023? Honestly, I don't. If you asked me that like a few months ago, I would have said yeah, but they made this one post on Reddit where people were like, is there any news on the Viper Mini Wireless? And they replied saying, even if it's not good news. So that really doesn't make you think they have any good news. And yo, SHFLA with the 5 United States dollars. In fact, the 4.99. Hey, what's your personal top 3 mice for claw grip on the small to medium hand size? I would say the Pulsar X2 is pretty good for a claw grip if you have like medium hands. Also, the Lamzu Atlantis is a bit bigger. But honestly, you could just go with something like the Super Light, even with medium hands and claw grip. It's just so universally safe. Do you know you can drag click on the Pulsar X2? I believe it, man. That doesn't surprise me. There's a debounce slider as well. 2 days in a row is unheard of. I'm trying to get the content in before I get this puppy. So I figure just streaming, just answering straight questions for a few hours is a useful way to do that. Piranha Mouse Mods is making a Viper Mini wireless shape. I swear they've had that for like a year or so. Yo, lock in with the 5 United States dollars. What size hands do you consider 17 by 10 cm to be? I would say that is medium sized hands, like kind of close to large, but definitely not long hands. Getting the hand size expertise, very worth the money. Do you still use the pink CryoMods mouse? I honestly have not. I have not used that in years. I think I lost the dongle to it, but I still have the mouse on display. It's kind of base. Please recommend a mouse with thin sidebones. I mean, the Viper VG Pro is kind of thin sidebones. The Superlight has thin sidebones. I don't know what you're looking for. Fantech Aria is good for Valor. Wait for the VG Pro. I mean, it could be good if you like the egg-style shapes. Thanks for your content. Help me land on buying the Lamzu Atlantis. Hope to have it early next week. Nice, man. The Lamzu Atlantis is an absolute banger for claw grip. I'm the Mirror M guy. I might get the VG Pro. You deserve that, man. Can you explain what motion sync is? Honestly, I would just recommend watching Optimum Tech's video on it. That is the best in-depth explanation you can get that actually has some tests on it as well. What do you think about the Xtrfy M1? Do you mean the M8? The M1? I don't even know what that is. Is it true you have a Razer McFly? No, I don't know where that came from. Are you hyped for your next Final Mouse drop? The mouse or the keyboard? Honestly, yes. Anything Final Mouse does is always very hype and epic. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to both. Stop hiding the Viper Mini Wireless, bro. We got it. I don't have it, man. That's all I can say. Are you going to get a review unit of an XM2? I would think so. But it's hard to say anything for certain about the XM2W. What shoes are you wearing these days? Nike Dunks and Air Force Ones mainly. And then I have like some true beaters. I have one pair of Yeezys, but I just don't wear them. I can't rock the Zebra Gang Yeezys, but I do fuck with them. Should I get the Model D wireless? Probably not, man. Probably wait until they update their Ergo line with something better. I just would not recommend that. Any small hand fingertip recommendations? Is there a way to pop out this YouTube chat? I can. Oh my god. I can pop it out and I can make it so much longer. I am such an idiot. NPC shoes? They honestly are. But if you had size 14, size 15 feet, you would understand the struggle. Like, a lot of shoes only go up to size 13. So just having consistent, like, quality and just, like, nice fitting shoes from Nike, I respect it. Call me an NPC all you want. Model O Pro is a scam. QC is so bad. My copy was, like, decent, aside from the clicks just gradually getting shit. Damn, no love for Skechers? Not a big fan of Skechers. I do have one pair of, like, New Balance shoes, though. Forgot members existed on YouTube. Yeah, guys, join the Epic membership club. I can offer you absolutely nothing. Are the skates on the V3 holding up? You tell me, man. Doesn't look like there's much skate left, but they're still skating around. So I would say yeah, but they probably should be replaced soon. Yo, Bailey Davis with the 5 United States dollars. Is the Aria XE7 a good Orochi replacement? Been gaming on GPX. We love the Orochi size. Before a sensor craft out, smaller hands. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say those are small hands. I would say those are like medium hands, which makes sense. It would be a bit bigger than the Orochi, better fit, but a really similar shape style. So I would go with that. And appreciate the 5 buckaroos, man. And I don't want it to seem like I'm baiting the super chats, but as you can see, there are a lot of questions. So if your question's being asked multiple times, I'm skipping it. If you want to shell out 2 doubloons, it will show up much bigger on my screen, and I will probably be able to get to it. But obviously, I'm just reading whatever I see on my screen. Any updated thoughts on Piranha Mouse Mods mice? Honestly, no. I need him to send me his absolute newest stuff so I can compare that to like the Luce Mods stuff and just like do an updated 3D printed mouse video. I don't know if I'm going to do like the individual reviews. LMAO, shell out the cash. Yeah, man. Gotta shell it out. Dude, I can't believe I just discovered this pop-out chat thing. It's like actually changed my life. When are we getting an updated Fortnite gaming stream? Whenever they fix Fortnite, man. Minecraft stream when? I can't say I see a Minecraft stream coming anytime soon. Wait, I'm trying to see, like, I feel like the chat being on this monitor makes more sense. Holy shit, I see so many questions about the Extrafy M1. Please just stop asking about that. I don't even know what that is. Go watch your X2 vid and come back. You have fun doing that. By the way, never mind, I don't have anything to say. Why do people prefer the SkyPad 2.0 over the 3.0? Do they? I feel like the 3.0 is like universally like smoother, a bit faster, a bit better. Like I kind of fuck with the 3.0 now. Kovac stream? I don't know. If you're going to see me streaming an aim trainer, it's going to be Aim Lab, and it's not going to be for free. That's my thing with streaming aim trainers. I don't know if they would sponsor a YouTube stream, though. What did you dress up as on Halloween? It's private info. Do you have tips to protect your eyes when playing for a long time? No. I have like a ring light going right now. I stare into my candle sometimes. I just embrace the light, and your eyes should just adjust. Just bought a pink Lamzu waiting for it to ship. Here, I'm getting sent one of those. I'm actually very excited for that. Cola Monkey with the two buckaroos. What's a good mouse pad for the G703 with Tiger Ice? I don't know why a Hien wouldn't be a good option, you know, if you're looking for something fast. If you're looking for something slow, you could go with an Artisan Zero or a Saturn Pro. But yeah. Do you want to see my Fortnite no-scope? Can you send links in the YouTube chat? If you send like a streamable link, I'll check it out perhaps. Or maybe in the Discord. Maybe I'll do some Discord no-scope reviews. Heavens knows. Which keyboard do you use? I use the Wooting 60HE, but it's in a custom case because it's a lot more swag like that. Hold on, you can see. Very cool stuff. Very cool and awesome stuff. Do you like the shape of the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1? I do. It's a very like thin mouse, but it has a high-profile back hump. It kind of feels like a improved version of the Pulsar X2 Mini. I'll do a little shape comparison. Let me know if it looks good. What rank are you and what? Is there like any context to that or just what rank in general? Can you do a setup react video? They're so fun to watch. For the past like 2 years, I've been doing setup Sunday videos on Twitch every Sunday, but I've never made YouTube content out of it. So I definitely should. I need to embrace that, especially if people are down to watch that, but I could do that live on stream. Cold water greater than room temperature water? My water is so cold. It's lovely. Have you tried Super Beings Lab Memento? Nah, I think I saw they reached out to me. I just need to get back to them. One day I need to take a lot of Adderall and just go through all of my emails and just accept every mousepad offer out there. And then I'll have like 80 mousepads to review. But until then, I just haven't gone back to them. Do you know any artisan alternative? Yeah, just search like artisan alternative and my videos will probably pop up. Is the V2 Pro longer than the Superlight? I'll show you for yourself. Or, well, I'll show you, but yes, it is. Slightly longer. Yo, Niororo with the, or well, Meowless, holy shit, with the $10. Hi, Bortzy. Lamzu Mini Pink is cute. Do you agree? I mean, I do agree, but I don't know. Do they have the Mini out yet? Is there any news about the Mini? Because I asked them about it, and they were like, it's not ready yet. But I do think that the Lamzu Mini has potential to be a banger in their pink colorway. What do they call it? The masculine pink? It's pretty goated. X10 question mark? That is an artisan alternative. Yo, is that Michael Ziegler in the chat? That is my go. That is my coordinator dispenser. What is up, Mike? How's it going? What is the best budget ergo mouse? It's a good question. Budget ergo mouse. I seriously don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to recommend you a glorious mouse or something that I don't really fuck with. And the only ergo mouse I really like, the Death Adder V3, it's just not cheap. But I guess the Pulsar X2 or X-Lite V2 wireless for $80 is a solid option. Pulsar X-Lite, yeah. Better mod me? Man, I don't even know how to do that. Do I just can I add moderator? Did I get you? No, I fucking moderated Avens because the chat's moving too fast. Oh my god. Well, congrats, Avens. And now, Mike, I got you right there. That is unreal. What games do you play right now? Mainly MW2. I had been playing Overwatch for a while, but I stopped. Fortnite, my main game, my first child, just sucks now. So I don't know what to do with that. And for all the people asking if I'm going to do a gaming stream, potentially, but not right now. For now, there's just so many chat messages. Why not just read all the messages? Elite. Very elite, man. Are you excited for Femboy Friday? No preference. Red X2 8.0s feel better now. They do feel a bit sharper and more consistent, maybe. Wait, fuck, I lost my pop-up chat. But yeah, they do feel really nice. I have no QC issues. I'm waiting to use this mouse for a few days to talk about it. Do you like MW2? It's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's the game to play right now. That's how I feel about it. Do you like Hatsune Miku? No. I love how it's the first message you send as a moderator. Holy shit. It's literally hurting my eyes seeing this chat scroll. I think also the ring light's hurting my eyes with no light. But fuck it, we grind. How early is too early? I mean, I would generally say before Thanksgiving is the cutoff, but some people aggressively hate it, which I never get. It's fine. Do you have the new Raiden? I do. G502X shape better in the Death Adder V3? Even if you think that, there's no way you can enjoy it more for FPS. What red mouse is that? The Pulsar X2. Do you like men? No. Thoughts on the Death Adder V3 Pro? I mean, I've spoken about it so much. I made an update video on it saying that it's the Victor Wembanyama of gaming mice. So it's just it's a solid mouse. It's still my main, so I heavily recommend it. Shocking in title? Shocking? I mean, what else would it be, man? Lol WTF. Appreciate that message, PRF. Do you still use the Wooting 68G? Yeah, man. It is on my desk right here. It's a Wooting 68G. Does the Atlantis have a thinner grip width than the Medium X2? No. I would say it has it's wider at the grip width. Bjorn. I think you're my cousin. I don't think that's true. Big fan from Malaysia. Your videos are always shocking. Give it up for Malaysia, man. Thoughts on being a young man? I don't know. I think I'm appreciating my blossoming into manhood. That's my thoughts on it, Etho. Yovano Matvey with the $2. Best mouse for fingertip, no pulm. I don't know what that means. 18 cm. I would say still, all things considered, the best mouse for fingertip overall is the Starlight Small, but the Pulsar X2 Mini is becoming one of the best. There are fingertip mice, but I don't seriously recommend those as much. Are those Death Adder V3 stock skates? They are. Michael Ziegler with the $2 with the Hey You sticker. That is unbelievable. Appreciate those $2, man. Android or iPhone? I'm an iPhone boy. That is what I am. I used to have an Android. I used to have a Huawei phone for many times, or for many years, but I stopped that. Yo, solid biofuel with $5. I have the GPX Superlight. I like the shape, but I would love a mouse that is the same shape but was a little shorter. Any recommendations? There's nothing that is exactly like that. You could get something like a Hot ES wireless, which is a bit scaled down overall. But yeah, the Pulsar X2 is not exactly what you're looking for because it's not a super light shape, but could get that. Huawei, shocking. Agree, man. ignored GG. I'm not, I promise I'm not purposefully ignoring anybody. The chat is just like going too fast. Slow mode? Why would I do that? Then I would like, I would rather miss messages but eventually see it than slow everybody down. I'm Slim Shady. Stop spamming messages like that though. ETA on Viper Mini Wireless. I don't know, man. If I knew, I would probably have leaked it already. But I would say sometime in 2023. Razer Pro Click Mini best mouse. I always see that whenever I go to like Micro Center. I just don't know. I've never bothered trying it. Yo, Michael Ziegler with the $5 best mouse for 23 cm claw no palm. Yeah, if you should get a G-Wolves HSK Pro. Any 4,000 hertz mice coming? I don't know, man. It's a good question. The Vancer said that they're going to make some pro mice, but besides that, I actually don't know. Does anybody in chat know? Maybe the XM2W, but this is all like copium stuff. What do you think Logitech's next move is regarding super light mice? Probably a super light update. I don't ever see them making a different shape. Off topic, you like or dislike IShowSpeed? He's growing on me. At first, I was like, he seems kind of annoying, and I didn't see the depth, but I do. Now I respect IShowSpeed a bit. Yo, Markser at the 2 Buckaroos. Pulsar X Lite Mini compared to a Death Adder V3. It's a lot smaller. The quality isn't quite the same. The wireless implementation isn't quite the same. But it's a lot cheaper, so it depends on your hand size and what you value in a mouse. You check out the Naga V2 Pro. I saw that dropped. They didn't offer to send me one, which generally means that they don't think I'm going to like it. So, I don't know, man. There aren't many mice to review, but I could check it out. Naga Pro is 4K hertz? Yeah, but that's just like a new Razer mouse, but I guess that does count. Holy shit. So many messages. Still waiting for the water review. I give one every stream. The Poland Spring water is just so good. You should be an auctioneer. I really should, man. I do have a second career in that. Death Adder V3 still your main? You know it, man. Does YouTube have commands like !main mouse? Oh my god. I should get in on that. That would probably reduce the spam a bit, maybe, probably not. How many OEMs have you blacklisted? Dude, I feel like I'm blacklisted by a solid few companies. I try not to think about it, but it's pretty easy to see like when a release comes around, and I just don't get the mouse. And I feel like I'm at the point where I should be getting most mouse releases. What is your view on Ye? Oof, I should have read that. I'm a big Ye fan. Not like you got to separate the art from the artist. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm a big Kyrie Irving fan as a basketball player. Are we legally allowed to spam? I don't like people who spam the same content because then you're taking away from other people's comment. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Favorite boomer mouse? I don't know. It's like hard for me to say. But I guess the WMO was probably the one I had the best experience with. Because that mouse like came out the year I was born, and it's like kind of good. Fnatic new mouse soon? I don't know, man. If I knew, I would tell you after you've been asking all those times. Are the Lethal V2 skates good? The glass skates, they're cheap. I don't know if they're going to be like better than PTFE, but yeah, you can watch my review of them for how I feel. Have not been using too much glass skates recently. Second day, second stream, Poggers, sleep time, EU not based for late US streams. Good night. Yo, peace out, Enigma. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that's noted. Noted about the timing. I can like low-key stream whenever. I do feel like the afternoon works a bit more, but I figured why not stream at night. Do you F with SteelSeries mice? Not really. There's not a single SteelSeries mouse that I really heavily recommend. What's your favorite glass skates? It has to be the Pulsar Super Glides. I haven't tried the BTL skates, though. Yo, the Jester Mask with $10 saying, Boardsy good. I appreciate that, man. I do agree, and I appreciate the donation. Chat, try not to be needy, attention-starved weirdos challenge. Impossible. Hey, don't generalize the chat. There are a few bad apples. There's good people on both sides, though. But yeah, there are a few annoying things. Is Pulsar going to make a Pulsar X2 Ergo? I don't know. I feel like they would just update the X Lite and make like an X Lite Pro or something. Yeah, definitely stream earlier so us EU can watch. Okay, noted. Yeah, I just feel like most EU people I know like just have the most fucked sleep schedules ever, so they're just up all the time. But I guess that is a good point. Do you still play Crunker? Not at all, man. Not at all. Will you change headphones or keep using the broken Focal clears? It's one of those questions that only God knows the answer to, I guess. Like, I haven't ordered new headphones. I'm not going to get IEMs. Like, I have no idea. Do you think you would make such a wave through YouTube 3 years ago? Like, you had 10 subs then, lol? No, absolutely not. It wasn't until my Model O, my original Model O roasting video, that I was like, oh, I could get, I was like, wow, I could make more viral videos. That was what I really thought. And then it blossomed a bit beyond that. But the original Glorious Hate video was a classic. How's your PTSD from the nades? I can manage it with my intensive medication, but once I get back on COD, heavens knows what's going to happen. Does the red or green X2 look better? I feel like the red, like, man, it's just all red. You can't say that about a lot of products. Like, it's just undoubtedly red. What is the mouse in your hand? This is the Pulsar X2 Mini. This is the Death Adder V3 Pro Ninjutsu Sora review. When it comes out, of course, man. I just don't know when it's going to come out. Yo, Undefinder with the $5. I appreciate that, man. Hope I got the name right. Apex Pro Mini TKL or Wooting 60? I would say Wooting 60 if you can get your hands on it, but the Apex Pro Mini is a fine keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Sennheiser HD600? Probably not, man. I'm a big Biodynamic fan. I just don't know if I'm gonna go that route or if I'm gonna get Focal again. It's too red. You could say that. That is its one flaw. Well, its own flaw is its perfection. It's crazy. That's meaningful. What does the candle smell like? Bliss, eternal youth, I would say. I don't know. I think it's called Winter Wonderland, which is just very embarrassing to admit. So look that up and you'll find out exactly what it is. Best ergo mouse for 7x4 hands. I thought you were saying like 7'4". I don't know. I don't speak in English, or I don't speak in inches. I only speak in centimeters. So do that conversion. I would say probably a Death Adder V3. Thoughts on the MM712? I did a review on it, so just go watch that. I think it's a pretty banger mouse for $70, especially when it goes on sale. It's probably going to be nice. Biodynamic 1770s and 1990s are really good. I'll take your word. I'll look into those. Probably going to go the open back route. You didn't like the Temple of Dreams Padsmith? I honestly did not. How do you like the Death Adder V3? I mean, I love it, man. You just watch my videos on it. How tall are you? You look like you're 6 foot tall. I am 6'1". I don't know how you can tell that from me sitting in the chair, but yeah, I am. I'm just above 6 feet. What do you think House Gaming will say about wireless mice and Lancy? He said he's made a discovery. I'm not sure. I am very interested. I know that like in tournament settings, most companies' wireless tech is still not there. Like it's generally only Razer and Logitech, like at LAN events with tons of mice connected. But I don't know if he's found some other stuff. I'm interested to see it. Do you think the new G-Wolf's HSK 4K will be shocking? It probably will be. I have hope for that to be a shocking mouse. What's your favorite mouse? Death Adder V3 Pro. Oh my god, can somebody find out? Can somebody let me know if YouTube has commands? Like, so I can add commands, because that would be goated. You seem like a Sebastian. Absolutely not. I don't know. I don't see that. Have you ever thought about making a website like RGN? I absolutely have. I need to just get around to doing that sometime soon. Nightbot? Oh shit, I can get Nightbot? Add Nightbot? Okay. That will be done for the next stream. Let me mark that down in my journal. Do you not stream on Twitch anymore? It's looking somewhat unlikely for me to start streaming on Twitch again. I feel like YouTube is just overall better. Thoughts on egg shapes? If you like them, there are a few good options, but I am not a big egg shape like really enjoyer. But if you want the Orochi V2 or the Fantech Aria, they're good options. Could collab with a mouse manufacturer. Who'd you go with? You'll see soon. L Twitch, exactly, man. Should I cop the new Red GPX? Is it any good? It's not bad. Is it worth like 150, 160? Probably not, but what can I say, man? It's a fucking Red GPX. No updates. Thoughts on the upcoming Xtrify M8? I pre-ordered it. I have no thoughts. It looks like it's a bit weird, like a kind of round shape. Doesn't look close to anything, but it could be a solid ambi mouse. Looks good specs wise. Appreciate the $2. And fuck, there's another one. Yo, $5 from Vano. Please help. Currently running a Rochi V2 fingertip grip, no palm at all. Ordered MZ1 wireless. Should I try Aria XD7? We'll try the MZ1, see if that works. But if not, I feel like the Aria would be a sensible upgrade from that. Boardsy thinks IEMs are a social experiment. I fucking know it, man. There's no way people unironically like that. Cringe spam? Yeah, the spam is something, but you know, you just got to prevail through the spam. You think the Pulsar X2 is better than the Superlight for the price? I honestly don't think it's a huge difference in terms of price. I think you should just go based on what shape you want. The Pulsar X2 Mini is like what I kind of recommend because it's a bit lighter, way better for fingertip. And if you want something like smaller for claw grip, that's a good comparison. But the X2 Medium versus the Superlight, it's just going to come down to shape. Best thing I can do is not answer them until they get the hint. Well, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Drop the hammer. I can start doing a few timeouts. What's your GPU? A 3080 Ti. Not really thinking about getting a 4090. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? I don't know. That's very interesting. I don't know how my streams affect him. The Razer Mind Goblin announcement? What are you talking about, James? Tell me which arson pad to get coming from the Aqua Control 2. Just go with a Hien. As someone who loves mice, your channel is fantastic because of the decision to focus on mice instead of you or the gameplay. Appreciate that. Suppressed. Yo, SHFLA with the $10. My hand turned out to be 18.5 by 11 cm. Would that be medium? That would be medium. I think I'll go with the Atlantis, but do you have any more recommendations for claw grip mice with a back hump? I think the Atlantis is a really good option for that hand size. In terms of a wireless mice for claw grip with a back hump. Another stream already? Shocking? It is very shocking. I did not expect it, but I'm just on the streaming grind set. What's your favorite mouse of all time? Maybe the G Pro Superlight, but I don't know. Death Adder V3, it's like getting up there. It's building its legacy. Got a Serapad Kin tomorrow? It's a crazy pad. Glass pads are always like a experiment. Takes a while to get used to them. Lucky Bix with the $5 United States dollars. 1 week ago, a mattress flew off a truck in front of my car on the highway. Are you serious? That's a pretty crazy story. Mattresses flying around on the highway. Thoughts on Luka Doncic? He's having a crazy year. Has he still like not put up less than 30? He's unreal. How tall are you? 6'1". Dude, I can't wait to get Nightbot so I can get the height command. I can get the main mouse command. These YouTube streams are gonna become beautiful. You guys are in the early stages of the YouTube streams. Bro, what's with the spam? I mean, people got questions that need answering. I did make the title like ask questions or whatever. Are you wearing Focal clears? I am, man, and there's a bit of tape on the headband because they broke because they're made pretty shittily, but still wearing them. And I probably will for a while until I get some new biodynamic headphones. Gave a like? Appreciate that. Yeah, everybody like the stream. Press that like button. Did you see my email for review recommendation? I'm not sure, man. I don't know what email that would be. So probably not. Shocking stream. Strider Chroma tested. No, I used it like once, but I have not put a lot of time into it, really. Doncic still averaging 36 points per game. Yeah, that's unreal. I saw what he did to the Nets early on, and I was like, he has to win MVP. But he probably won't win MVP. Twitter giveaway. Plugs. Yeah, I plugged it earlier. I can link it again, though. I'm going to announce the winner to this after stream. Let me pull back up the chat. Yo, Vantic with the $5 United States dollars. Have you seen the G-Wolves HTX shape, and do you think it'll compete with Final Apps? I saw that a long time ago, so I'm just wondering if G-Wolves still has that, like, even in the works. Maybe I'll reach out to them about that. That's a good question, but I don't know what it's gonna do. G-Wolves like Metal Mouse or whatever. That's gonna be crazy. Appreciate the 5. Yo, Martin Spangle with the €10. The European Tender. Which mouse for big hands? 21 by 11.5. Try the Death Adder V3 Pro. Why? My main recommendation right there would be the Death Adder V3 Pro. If you have hands that size and want something EC1 like in wireless, I just feel like that is the mouse. I don't know how you could not like that shape. I really do not have another recommendation, but maybe the Pulsar X Lite V2, that's like another shape, but Wembanyama is a stud. Yeah, I'm a big fan. He better not get injured. You stay meat riding the GPX. It's not good anymore. Dude, people who say that are just so, like, brain dead. How is it not good? It still has great wireless tech. It's still like a 60-gram perfectly balanced mouse. It's not like it became worse over time. Most of the mice still have a pretty similar specs. The only mice that I would say are, like, better would be the Razer ones. Like, the average 3395 mouse is just not put together significantly better than a GPX. Mimsy, thank you for your reviews. My glorious mouse on my hard wooden desk has not only helped me gain perfect aim, but now my family loves me again. You're welcome, man. You sound like a YouTube Shorts enjoyer. Appreciate those $5 and a penny. I feel so bad spamming. You should, man. Spamming is worse than anything else. GPX was ahead of its time. Yeah, people don't realize that. Like, if the GPX released today, people would be hyping it up. That's the craziest part about it. Message deleted. Yes, if there's any crazy spam, get rid of it. We're putting an end to crime. r/mouse review fellas got ops with the GPX, dude. Mouse review is just a crazy place. You can't, like, I don't even know. That might just be a social experiment like IEMs. Do you no longer use infinity humps? I mean, I still have them on. I just I have not used them much recently. Are you looking forward to the Lamzu Atlantis Mini? Of course, man. Like a mouse that light, what isn't there to look forward to? And it's a bit smaller than the original shape, so it'll appeal to more people. What I'm mainly looking forward to from Lamzu is them doing, like, just producing more mice. I don't know why that was taking me so long. It was actually because I was thinking about this other thing. Hold on, let me pull it up. There's this crazy mouse from Lamzu. It's like super adjustable, like a very modular mouse. Yeah, hold on, I pulled it up. This is gonna be a crazy. Let me get the display capture on. Wait, fuck. Okay. Wait, did I miss? Oh, wait. Fathers with the 5 Canadian doubloons. Best fingertip alternatives to Starlight 12. Also, what's your thoughts on Apex Legends? Not a big Apex Legends fan. I've given it a lot of tries, especially after Rocket Jump Ninja. But I would say best fingertip alternatives, probably the Pulsar X2 Mini. Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 when it comes out is going to be really good. And Geel's mice are solid. Besides that, MM712 is decent. But yeah, this is like a Lego mouse. It's like a fully modular custom type mouse. You can adjust the sensor position as well. I hope this comes out. I should ask them about it. Get an early sample or something. You guys can see it, right? Yeah, I think so. Rocket Jump Ninja lately has some bland reviews. He just fell out of love with the game, which is that's what I fear. So that's why I'm just consistently grinding. What's your thoughts on the XM2W? I think it's a wonderful mouse concept. I don't know what to think of it though. Since it's like not coming out, I'm not getting a review unit as far as I can tell. So yeah, that mouse would go well with my transparent keycaps. Yeah, it's like a pretty cool idea. It looks like pretty standard shapes though. I don't know. I might cop this. What the fuck? Yeah, who knows like when it's gonna actually come out though. Are you gonna do a Hien 2 years update? I honestly should. Boards of your content saved my life. Happy to hear that from the STL24. Thoughts on MW2? I don't hate it. I think it's kind of like play to win. You gotta play to get the good guns, the good attachments, but it's just not terrible. It's not a terrible experience overall. Do you think Endgame would have a better implementation than Lamzu? It's gonna come down to what they do. If they potentially update it to 4K hertz, then I would say that definitely could make a difference. but I don't have any reason to have like a lot of faith in endgame gear. I mean, I do, but it's just crazy how long it's been taking. The XM2W is not 65 grams bow. It's like a 53, I believe. Will you upgrade to 500 hertz TN? I don't know about that. I'm probably going to upgrade to 1440p 360 hertz. 400 DPI for the win? Nah, definitely not. Especially with higher polling rates, you gotta have at least 1600 DPI. Not happy to hear that, Blur. What is the best mouse from 2022? I would say like best mouse overall, Death Adder V3, but the Lamzo Atlantis is probably like the most surprising mouse from 2022. Thoughts on buying a MacBook for gaming? I think that's a wonderful idea. Best mouse for 23 by 12 hand size? I feel like a Death Adder V3 would be good. It's like the best large mouse that can fit hands like that. Thoughts on Siege? It's just too slow. I've never been a fan of like TAC FPS style games like that. How do you not hate the coating of the new Razer mice? I don't know. It's like my hands adapted to it. When I first got the Viper V2 Pro, I had like a bit of issue with sweat, but like now they just feel fine. Hashtag sponsored by Poland Spring. I wish, man. People know that is like one of my biggest goals in life, to acquire a Poland Spring sponsorship. I just don't know what to do about it. What flavor candle is that? Masculine. That's what I would call it. Do you watch Destiny? Not avidly, and especially not anymore, but I did watch Destiny. Does your Lamzo Atlantis have weird pre-travel? Nah. I've got to ask, if you get a girlfriend, will you still review mice? I mean, of course, and who's to say that has not happened already? Starlight 12 has been amazing for me. Like, what type of question is that? No. I would stop, I would just drop everything, sell all of my mice. If that's just a wild question to me. My Starlight right-click pre-travel feels like a click. Is it because of the Mylar pad? That was an issue early on. But I don't know. Potentially. But I haven't heard about that much on the newer batches. Have you tried Zero Mid? It's just my least favorite variant of the Zero. I prefer the Xsoft and soft versions by a pretty big margin. What's your favorite anime? I don't watch anime at all. Like, I watched Pokemon as a kid. I feel like that's the best answer to that question. 4K hertz or motion sync? They go hand in hand. Can't think of a 4K hertz mouse that does not have a motion sync. Start reviewing girlfriends. Yeah, multiple of them. Thoughts on the ZA13C? Man, just watch my review on it. I think it's a solid wired mouse. Should I get Hot ES Plus Classic or Ace? Is it worth the $20 difference? The 4K version, it's like a lot more than a $20 difference, no? But I would say it's probably worth it if you're getting a mouse that's already over $100. Yo, Vano with the $5. Is the Viper V2 Pro better than the MZ1 wireless? I would definitely say it is. I'm thinking about a Viper and cut it in half so it won't touch my palm. Did the same thing to my Viper Mini. I mean, I think you could definitely pull that off, and I do think it is a better mouse, especially like internals wise, than the MZ1 wireless if you're going to be doing something like that. Just got my Brick 502. I'm already jacked. Yeah, it's the best forearm workout in the world. Just G502 curls. If someone offered you 300K for your channel, would you sell it? You can't recreate your channel at all? Not, definitely not. It's a good question, though. It's a very thought-provoking question. Are you looking forward to G-Wolf's HSK Pro 4K? Do you think it's overpriced? How much is it? Is it $140? I do think that it is definitely a bit overpriced, but those fingertip grip mice are just niche in general, so they're naturally going to cost a bit more, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They're sending me a review unit. I'm always keen to check out G-Wolf's pads. Why are there not enough control pads on the market? I don't think that's true at all. I think there are so many control pads on the market. There are just a ton of Hien clones. Will you tell your audience about your regular life outside of YouTube? I mean, if people ask questions, I answer them. I don't just, I'm not just going to start spouting about info about myself. Viper V2 shape is awful for me. I don't know how people can play with it, My whole hand hurt when I used it. Same experience? Nah. It's definitely not a great shape for claw grip. Like, there's not a lot of back ump support, but especially for fingertip, I can just grip it pretty relaxed, and, you know, it's not a bad mouse at all. Thoughts on high school? I mean, I had a pretty good high school experience. My last year was 2020, so that was the first COVID year, so that was super weird. But yeah, not too many thoughts on high school. You live in Brooklyn all your life. Yeah, I actually have. It's interesting. Hello, sir. How's the night going? You know, it's going. I'm just streaming, just chatting, just having a blast. When is enough? Question mark. What do you mean, dummy account? I think it's pretty cringe how there are not a lot of hamsters on the market. Good contribution. Well, then, what do you do for a living? I'm a mouse reviewer, man. It's living the life. Did you get your diploma in PDF? What does that mean? What color do you want the next Superlight release to be? Probably purple. I feel like that makes the most sense. Collab with Wares 981. I don't know who that is. Do you think Razer will make a Death Hour V3 Mini? I would think so. I don't see why they wouldn't, because the main one's pretty big. When is Boardsy Pad due? Boardsy Pad got scrapped, sadly. Are you rocking the Focal Cell SD? Nah, these are the Focal Clears, not the Superlight. Or, not the Cell SD. Holy shit, I said Superlight. So you know there are just too many chat messages. I was majoring in psychology, but I took a gap semester, if you know what I'm saying. You've gone to New Jersey. Everyone says it's New York's dumpster. Yeah, you don't... There's generally not much to do in New Jersey as a New Yorker. That's the way I look at it, but I have, of course, been there. Bring back Boardsy Pad. I hope to release something down the line, but the original idea, unfortunately, fell through. Favorite Japan-based YouTuber? I don't think I watch a single Japan-based YouTuber. That's a good question. Why Psych? Because I took AP Psych in high school and it seemed easy. I had absolutely no passion for it. I miss NYC. I was there in the spring for a week trip. Yeah, it's pretty goated. Yeah, it's very true, Jose. That was the real reason. When does that Lamzu Mini come out? I don't know. They said sometime in November. I mean, it's November, but I would presume something like December. Hairy Arms? I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Michael Ziegler. Fuck, my finger's stuck. Does that happen to anybody else? I get it. Unstuck. What are your best mouse recommendation for hand size 17:9? That sounds like a super light hand size. Could look into the Pulsar X2, but I'm going to do a top 5 mouse video this weekend, so a lot of people who are asking for recommendations, just wait for that. Wired mouse greater than wireless mouse. I don't agree with that. I just would not recommend buying a wired mouse generally. You can stop spamming that though, Taeyon. Texas versus New York? Just not, I don't have any thoughts on Texas, but I'm pretty cool with New York. Thoughts on Asus mice? Generally bad. Lamsus and DMs, they'll be coming out in January. That is news to me. That's no good to hear. Well, it's not like bad to hear, but I was expecting it earlier. How much do you bench? A calm 345. Like a very calm one, though. Are any pads slightly slower than the GameSense Radar? I mean, I would say the GSR is like a step down in terms of slowness. Have you ever done a sober stream? I'm so sober right now. I've never done like an unsober stream. Thoughts on residents in Ohio? I don't know if they exist, man. Thin versus thick grip tape? I generally prefer thin because it doesn't adjust the shape as much. Boardsy mouse coming before the end of the year. That is something to look forward to. Trust me. Trust you me. Is there pee in any of those bottles? That's it's an unkind question. Of course not, man. Boardsy gaming setup? That's what you're taking a look at right now. The sober stream question is a meme, Boardsy. I would presume so. Collab with Wares 981. I don't know who that is, man. Will we get a Christmas special? I don't know what it could be, but Christmas week is always a lovely time, so I'll definitely be uploading some stuff. I remember the first Christmas special was the Booga Mouse review, and I don't know how to top that up. Ohio equals medieval area, so true. What's your main mouse? Death Hour V3. PC specs? I need to make that command, but mainly just a 3080 Ti. That's all you need to know. Have you been to the Bronx? Of course. I was most recently in the Bronx for a Yankees game. I don't think I've been back since then. Yeah. Final mouse or new monitor? I would say for the most part, a new monitor is going to make a bigger impact. Will we get a Boardsy movie? Yeah, there's going to be a full-length documentary coming. A Ken Burns film, in fact. Bronx gets gritty. Real shit. What's your daily scent? It really depends. I'm a big Aqua di Gio guy. Profumo. It's actually not what I wear anymore. I have Creta Ventus. It's my daily driver. LGG LA1 versus XM1R shape-wise. They're very different. The LA1's going to be a lot thinner, like a bit closer to the ZA13 style hump, while the XM1's like pretty wide, a bit longer. Where can I watch the upcoming Boardsy movie? Well, Netflix is trying to buy the rights to it, so probably there. Make more vlogs? I just don't know what to do. Like, how do I make gaming mouse vlogs? What the fuck do I do? I've just been out of ideas. That's my issue. Yankees failed NY? I'm not even a Yankees fan. I'm a Mets fan. And they also failed NY, which is crazy. Like, New York baseball just sucks. God, if this bottle was open, it would have spilled all over the pad. Can we have a lighter test for the one time? God, this is should have been behind a paywall. But yeah, this is the lighter test. As you guys can see, it really happens. Pulsar X2 still have issue or no? I mean, I can't speak to the quality of the whole batch, but on the new red X2 mini and medium size they sent me, I have no issues with creaking, any issues with the clicks, so I would say in my testing it's fine. Rip your Mets, I'm sorry, buddy. They better re-sign DeGrom. Will you get green Pulsar X2? If they send me it, I'm not going to go out of my way to buy it. Sell me X2 red. No. Will we ever get a wired gamepad? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Boardsy the Gamer, true. Gamepad reviews what? I don't know. What's all this talk about gamepads? Probably never. New reviews, that's just not, it's not really my thing. Favorite color? That's a good question. I don't really have a color. I don't see color, personally. I guess that's what I have to say. BoardsEcon 2.0 when? That's a good question. I am guessing perhaps this winter in Manhattan. I want to do a ticketed event, just something a bit like put together slightly better, but the same idea. So yeah, maybe this winter. That should give me enough time to prepare. Yo, super duperly awesome pants with the $5. Hey, is the X1R worth buying if I don't mind the wire? I mean, I would recommend the Atlantis, but if you really don't mind the wire, the XM1R is cheaper. But yeah, that's all I have to say, really. I don't think one is significantly better. Just factor in price and if you want the wire. Boardsy always has a lighter on him? I mean, I fucking for the lighter test. You see what I have it for. It's, I don't even know what to say. Can you throw a football at like 60 yards? I can sure throw a football. Are you colorblind? No, I just don't see color. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that, I guess. If you're not in Based, what are you doing? Yeah, if you're not a member of the stream, you're really missing out on a lot. I do need to add the emotes, though, now that I'm going to be a consistent YouTube streamer. Boardsy Bic sponsored you? Wait, why did that message get deleted? Did that message get deleted? But no, Bic did not sponsor me. What's your Nootropics Depot order? It's literally just the one on my desk is caffeine. I don't like take many nootropics nowadays. Respect to Boardsy for not seeing color. Appreciate that, man. He said it 50 times? Got it. Vic CEO in the chat saying don't leak. True, it's under NDA still. What candle do you have in the back? Fucking Yankee Candle Winter Wonderland. Since you guys just want that emasculating info out of me. I just so regret having this candle going. I'm gonna just like put my hand over it for the warmth. Do you use 4K hertz with your Death Adder? I do. I don't know why I'm using it on 4K hertz right now. It's just fucking over the battery life. I should have it on 2K or 1K for sure. Change your ear pads. Nasty. Nah, I'm just going to use these headphones until they literally disintegrate in front of me. What's your CPU? It's too embarrassing. I can't even say it. I need to get a new one. Burns hand Giga Chad? Yeah. That's what I should have done. Yeah, if anybody super chats $50, I'll just stick my hand into the candle. Actually, I would do that with like a glorious mouse. What's the worst that could happen? Electrical fire? What's that keyboard? Wooting 60HE. Thoughts on the upcoming HyperX mouse? What is it? The fucking Pulsar Haste Pro? I don't have too many thoughts on it. Is it just the same thing with the 3395 or is it different? Plastic fume vaping? Yeah, that's nothing. And plastic fumes and wax for a super chat? Count me in. Optimum Tech builds you a computer. You mod him a mouse. That would be a great collab. The Optimum Tech collab needs to happen. It's what the people want. I will donate 50 if you put your hand in your lighter for a minute. Just like this. Easiest 50 of my life. But Caleb, appreciate the 5 buckaroos. Breathe air? I'm breathing plenty of air. I have my window open, in fact. Have you heard of the new mouse? I think it's called Candace. No, I've never heard of it. Awful wording for the bet. What do you mean? Are you going to look at the Ninjutsu Sora when it comes out? Of course. I mean, it's a new mouse. When's the last time I haven't reviewed a new mouse? I just don't know when it's going to come out. I should probably, like, hit them up and be like, hey, when's the mouse going to come out? Did you replace the skates on a Death Adder V3? Not yet, but I probably will be getting Tiger Ice skates sometime soon. Hold lighter in hand. Got the lighter in my hand. I mean, I get the idea. Wait, is this TOS? I don't think it would be TOS. Thoughts on the Viper V3 Pro? Viper V3 Pro. Are they making a new one already? Flip the lighter. Oh, shit. That would be... I see what you're getting at. I don't know if I would do that for a full minute. Show the Zaza. Do you smoke the devil's lettuce? What are up with these... What's up with these toxic messages? No, I don't consume any of life's vices. Aside from gaming mice. Oh, I've got a gaming mouse addiction. Have you tried the high ground mouse pad? Nah. I haven't tried any high ground stuff. Can we kindly have lighter specs? I don't know. It's like I think these are $1.50 at the bodega. Damn, I missed Boardsy talk about the Sora. I mean, I just said that I'm going to review it whenever it comes out. Pretty generic. Mouse addiction is worse and more expensive than weed addiction. Sag? I don't know if that's true. Well, maybe like at my level where you're getting like every single gaming mouse. But I've seen people spend quite a lot of their cash on Zaza. What's your best mouse? I mean, personally, I've been preferring the Death Adder V3 Pro the most. What's your preferred cherry switches? I don't like any really, but I guess silvers. Hey, what are your top mice for small hands? Also, your thoughts on the new Xtrfy mouse? Appreciate the $5. Thoughts on the new Xtrfy mouse? I think it's going to be an interesting small mouse. I like the specs on it and the solid shell from Xtrfy, but I don't think it's going to be anything. It's really going to change the market. Top small mice, I'm going to make a video soon. Like a roundup with the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1. Might wait for a Ninjutsu Sora. Pulsar X2 Mini, the G-Wolves, Hottie S Plus. So lots of small mice, honestly, nowadays. I'd rather smoke than buy gaming mice. It's a great debate. You can only pick one or the other. You can't mix them both. Are you using Artisan or LGG right now? LGG, you can see literally peeling off my desk. It's a very base to base. Caleb with a $1. I didn't even know you could donate $1. I appreciate that, man. Thought it was a $2 minimum. You are changing what we know about the world. Appreciate that. Finally made a live stream. What is up, Crafty? Happy to have you here. Wow, is that true? I've already been streaming for an hour. You know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. That doesn't even feel real. What am I, like 2.5 waters into the stream? I'm making great pace. Do I peel off the Shiddinkai? I would not recommend doing that. The Shiddinkai is so rare nowadays. Like, is your Shiddinkai like that significantly worn down to the point it's worth doing that? Can you review pizza? I've just never wanted to do food reviews, but I do sure know a good slice of New York pizza. I might have to do a like day in the life vlog getting some pizza. My friend offered me his defective Saturn Pro. Should I take it? What's defective about it? What headphones are you using? Focal Clears. Do you work out? You're looking aesthetic. Yeah, I do consistently hit the gym. I made that change a while ago. I'm not going to say a year, but approaching a year. Hayden is getting mad that you aren't on MW2. See, guys, everybody asking me what games I'm playing, I'm being peer pressured to play MW2. You can tell him that he can wait, because I'm going to continue live streaming and answering the questions that do not stop coming in. Little Caesar's great, better in Pizza Hut. I will say it, as somebody who has the highest class pizza taste out there, Domino's is the best like pizza chain that I have had the pleasure of trying. Little Caesars is like, I just cannot fuck with that. My teacher says Chicago pizza. Oof, that's a... You should not ever look that person in the eye again. What microphone are you using? The Electro Voice RE20. It's so good. Best microphone ever. MW2 is fun with friends. Very true. When I play it alone with like the higher skill-based matchmaking, it's pretty bad. But when I play with my friends on console, it's like, holy shit. These kids even have thumbs. We'll watch you play MW2. I'm not gonna play MW2 on stream with my friends quite yet. Why do you sound like Technoblade? I've gotten asked that question so many times. Yeah, thin crust Domino's is insane. I will say, like, Domino's, it seems like they get a bit too much hate for the product they're providing and the price they provide it at, especially compared to some other pizza places which are literal like garbage. Papa John's for the win. Yeah, those just like shut down in New York for the most part. Wow, Domino's lover, based in real, the best chain pizza, period. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I can't understand gaming mice and not understand the much more complex prerequisite topics like pizza. MW2 just feels so clunky. Everything takes 2 seconds to do. Yeah, it's really slow. What I hate the most is like dolphin diving. You're fucking crawling around on the floor for like 30 seconds. You can literally never use that offensively. It's so annoying. Why do reviewers try to copy your voice? I feel like that was kind of a trend like a year ago or so, but it kind of died out. But I don't know. I guess people fucked with the style. Where's Mrs. Boardsy at? She's in existence. She's not in the live stream. Pizza Hut, according to Hayden, fast food expert. Shit, I might have to default to the expert opinion. At Boardsy, best food? That's a really good question. I don't know. I'm a big like veal parmesan guy. It's like the go-to recommendation. I don't want to say like steak. Do you rest or hover your wrist when aving? I don't like plant my wrist on the desk like this. You see I have it like up like that. Do you think the Infinity Mice dual mousepad will be good? I think it will be good. I don't know what it's going to be priced at. But I have one. It's just like it's a control pad. It's nothing crazy. God, I really do need some new headphones because just resting these on my head, holy shit, man. Boardsy sneaker collection. It's really nothing big. I just have a few pairs of sneakers I can wear, which is really all I want. Last live stream you said you don't like curry, but you only commented on Indian curry. What about Japanese curry? I don't know if I've had Japanese curry. That's like what is that? Is that like the same taste profile? I've had some Japanese food, but I've never like gone out to one of those Japanese or Korean places where you like cook the food at the table. Like that shit seems kind of crazy. Curry is curry. No, I mean I don't know. I've never heard of Japanese curry. I'm learning something new every day. What is your occupation? Mouse reviewer. It's the most based occupation. Japanese curry is cracked. It's sweeter. It's 10 times better than Indian curry. Damn. The fucking Japanese curry industry plants are in full force in my chat. Thoughts on New Balance? I mean, like, honestly, as a big-footed male, they do make some comfortable shoes, but I just, like, I don't like the style. But I do see they're making some Cordura shoes, so I might actually cop those. What scent is that candle? It has been asked many times. It's Winter Wonderland by Yankee Candle. It's very, very emasculating. And I don't even smell it at this point, which is kind of sad. Crafty, thank you for the $1. I have no clue about the XMTW Oblivion. I feel like it'll still get fulfilled at some point. W shocking monumental stream? You know it. Are you a Knicks fan? I sadly am. Well, not sadly. I happily am. I love the Knicks and their depressing years. Funniest movie you've watched? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about movies or TV shows. What do you think about Razer as a company? I think they're one of the best mouse manufacturers. Like, they are really... Like, they're like what Logitech was doing if they actually focused their efforts on gaming mice. I don't have many problems. I just hope they produce more mice, like a Death Adder Mini, Viper Mini Wireless. But yeah, I feel like it's hard to hate on Razer after what they've done in 2022. You ever play with viewers on Fortnite? I used to. I don't know how much Fortnite playing I'm going to be doing until they make a significant change. Isn't the Invitational, like, happening right now? Does anybody know about that? The Knicks are a failed social experiment? True. They need to, like, at least get some stars. Like, I don't know what they're doing. The fact they didn't get Donovan Mitchell makes my head hurt. Would you rather have a badass beard or a very distinguished mustache? That's a good question. I haven't shaved since I met the mayor, so I'm thinking the beard. But I did shave my mustache, so my answer is really the beard. What would you say is the best mouse for Fortnite right now? I think it's the best mouse for any game. Like, I don't think it would be different for Fortnite. And for me personally, that's the Death Adder V3 Pro. Do you ever play single-player games? Not much. I've played, like, one, but not a big single-player game fan. I think the 12th and the 13th is an invitational. Got it. 2011-12 was peak Knicks. Yeah, what was I, like 9? Almost 10 years old. That was the go-to time to watch basketball. This is very spooky in here? What do you mean by that? Just like the overall lighting and stuff? Spooky vibes? What mouse is in the thumbnail? It's the all-red Pulsar X2. I just, like, for the streams, I don't care about the thumbnail, so I just took, like, a quick picture. Do you play Roblox? No. I played, like, a few of the Roblox shooters last year, but those have been just really boring. Have you always been a fan of ergo shapes, or did the Death Adder convert you? I have liked some in the past, but I never wanted to main one until the Death Adder V3, so I would say that really converted me. You have a literal candle lit like some kind of vampire. Yeah, I do prefer the candle lit room. Something about staring into a candle is very peaceful. Anybody else relate to that? But yeah, it's like, I do like the candle vibes. Would you say Advancer Caster is good for Fortnite or WRZ2? Is that like Warzone? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a solid mouse if you want an ambi mouse. I just think that it's lacking in a few features, and the Pro version will probably be better. Are you into bodybuilding, or do you prefer to structure your workouts around powerlifting? I just go in there and train like a maniac. So, definitely not focusing only on the big three. That's what I would say, Alex. But I also don't think I don't think you should be aspiring to train like me. I'm just an average Joe. Will you stream Warzone 2? I didn't even know that game was coming out until like 2 days ago. So, I mean, I don't even know how much I'm going to be playing. I'll give it a try, but streaming BR games, it's usually not the move. Can we see some squats? Maybe. Maybe some weighted pull-ups, though. 200 kilogram weighted pull-ups. Opinion on motion sync for Pulsar mice? You should definitely enable it. Nothing wrong with it. Are you going to stream more consistently, or is this just a one-off thing? So for yesterday and today, and probably tomorrow as well, I'm just wanting to stream so I can answer a lot of questions because I'm getting a puppy very soon, and that's going to take up some time. And I don't know, I just figured before that happens, why not stream? And I do see myself streaming on YouTube more consistently because I do enjoy it. I like the fact that it saves on my channel. No problems with it. So, how do you feel about the red pulsar? I have no complaints about it. All of my in my original X2 Mini review, I actually did get like a bad quality copy, and now this one, it feels spot on, and I love the red. I'm a sucker for red. Are those focals? It is. Focal clears. First month of a puppy is crazy. It is, but thankfully I'm not going to say a designer dog, but it's a show dog family dog, and it's 4 months, almost 4 months old already, so it's not like a crazy new puppy, but it is still going to be a bit wild. Why does it look like you don't want to pay heating or electricity bills, so you're using candles? Bro, I have a ring light on top of my camera right now, but I just like the candle. They give you both light and smell. You can't say that about a light switch. My dog is my life. I would devote my life to him. That's goated. I've had dogs my whole life. One of my dogs is 10. I remember him being a puppy. Cooler Master's new wireless worth buying. The MM712 is very solid. It could be worth buying. Watch my review of it, I'd say. Ninjutsu Sora weight 43 grams. That's insane. If it was 4K hertz as well, that would actually just be like an unreal mouse. Puppy proof mouse test. I'm definitely going to give the puppy some mice to like chew on and play with. Late Boardsy stream is rare. Yeah, everything about this is just very rare. What do you think the new Final mouse will look like? I have no idea. Cutting holes in the M2K? That's real psycho stuff. Try to review the Filipino brand Gosu Dike. I will look into it. How do you like IEMs for gaming so far? I do not like them at all. In fact, I would say like I hated them. I started an Amazon return, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing IEMs really. Just need to get some new headphones. Seen the new accessories for the Aria? And I heard about them. It seems cool that Fantech is doing that. What pad is that? Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro. Headphones are way more comfortable and easier to put on. Yeah, I just feel like overall the experience is going to be better with headphones. I'm surprised how popular IEMs are. Yeah, I am too. With my experience, I'm like, I was just thinking, like, do people seriously use this? XM2W waiting room? I feel like a lot of people are in that. MZ1 wireless or X2 Mini for small hand fingertip? It depends. You could really love the MZ1 wireless shape, but I would say the X2 Mini. It has a bit like flatter sides. It's just a very good and simple mouse for fingertip grip. So I would just recommend that. Have a good stream, bro. I'm out. Yo, peace out, Scrubba. Thank you for stopping by. What do you think about the Series 1 Pro? I don't know. I thought I bought it, but apparently I did not actually buy it. So I need somebody who did buy it to lend me one for a review so I can review it. Does the X2 Mini double click? I have not experienced a double click on any of my units. IEMs equals light and anti-baldness? Yeah, the anti-baldness is the one appeal. Have you seen the Tommy Hilfiger mouse? Yeah, it looks like terrible, honestly. It's kind of like disappointing. Hey, Boardsy, is the 4K hertz dongle worth it? I would say so. It's definitely like, is it going to be a huge difference? No, but if you already have the mouse, it's worth the just a few more dollars, I would say. If it's like a huge purchase for you, if you have to pay a lot of shipping, I would say maybe not. But yeah, no reason not to get the best of the best tech. Viper V2 Pro, buy, yes or no? I mean, if you're looking for a low-profile mouse with insane tech, definitely. What do you prefer, Origin 1X or Pulsar X2? They're totally different mice, but I mean, I have a Pulsar X2 on my desk right now, and I haven't used the Origin 1X in years, so that should answer the question. What kind of candle? Oh my god, I need an exclamation mark candle command. It's Yankee Candle Winter Wonderland. It was on a huge sale. Are aftermarket feet needed? Nah. But like, if your feet wear down, I would say you should. Turn your mic up. It's right next to my face. It's maxed out on OBS. I refuse to turn up the gain slider. Like, I don't know. Shit's loud enough. Turn up your ears. That's what I say. Logitech is lacking not making a G703 Superlight. I agree. They really need to make an ergo mouse to match the Ambi lineup. Mic sounds fine. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Appreciate that confirmation. Best Artisan Zero for Valorant. I mean, the soft or the Xsoft will serve you fine. There's not going to be a big difference if both are available. Just ask yourself, do you want a bit more firmness or squishiness? Only you know the answer to that question. Do you think a company will make a simple mouse? I feel like if any company were to, it would be Logitech. I don't know if he has the pull to do that, though. We need some ZA13 clones on the market. I agree. I'm surprised Glorious never made one with their Zowie cloning efforts. But I would say the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 is the closest, but it's still not like a direct clone. That man needs some new IEMs? Who? Me? I think I'm good on that whole IEM thing. Poland Spring sponsorship in my dreams. Where's the Viper Mini? What do you mean? Yo, SHFLA with the $2. X2 or X2 Mini for 18.5 by 11. It's a bit smaller than my hands. I mean, if you do have wide hands and you're concerned about the X2 Mini being too narrow, I would definitely just go for the standard X2. But if you are looking for a smaller mouse, then probably the X2 Mini. Now you're streaming on YouTube. Will you start doing setup Sundays? I'm going to have to try a setup Sunday on YouTube just to see how that goes. But I might keep those on Twitch. I'm not really sure. Yo, Blueberry with the MYR. What's that? I appreciate 15 of that currency. Hey, Boardsy, been sub to your channel for more than a year. Already keep up the great videos. Yo, I appreciate that, man. And thank you for the MYR. I definitely will continue to make those videos. That's Malaysian ringgit. Let's go. Shouts out to Malaysia. Boardsy, make keyboard vids as a side hustle. I want to make like an updated keyboard vid on like the keyboards I've been using, but I just like don't have too much interest in keyboards. My friend told me if I hit Immortal, he would get me a G Pro Superlight. Do you think I could do it? I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. Just play the game. Up, get higher rank, get the mouse. Do you think custom keyboards are overhyped? Yeah. I mean, if you want something nice for typing, then you're probably going to want a custom keyboard, but I've just never found them to be like really worth it, especially if you want to like spend all of your time making one. This man living every kid's dream. Me? Am I living every kid's dream right now? It's an interesting way to put it. But I appreciate that. And yo, Rupert with a €5. Enjoying both X2 and Origin 1X at the moment on the Aqua Speedpad. Also, I need to stop spending you money. This is like $30 now. Appreciate the 5 more European euros. The Aqua Speedpad though, that's interesting. I haven't tried that one out like ever. They're definitely worth it, but only if you can afford it. It's a very expensive hobby. Wait, what are you talking about? Lunar Dial still the best bungee? I would say, yeah, honestly, like best overall bungee. But if you do have thin cables, the Razer V3 bungee is not bad. But the Lunar Dial is still like the best. It's just God's gift to mouse bungees. What is that red mouse? It's the Pulsar X2 Mini. When is Dresser review? Please, it's so long. It's still in the works, man. What's the difference between the Raiden and the V2? They just slightly updated the weave, so there are not as many issues with spinouts anymore, and it's a bit more controlled and consistent. Should I keep my G402? I don't think it's a great mouse. I think you could definitely upgrade from it. Wired, pretty outdated. Not a great sensor, you know? Thoughts on the Keychron Q1? I don't think I've tried that. I tried the Keychron mouse, though. That shit was terrible. Model O wireless versus Pulsefire Haste wireless. That is a mid-off. I would say definitely the Viper V2 Pro just clears both of those, but the Haste wireless is probably a better value. Is the LG Venus Pro faster than an Aqua Control 2? I would say it is. Yeah, I do find it. Wait, no, the Pro is not faster, but the original Venus would be faster, cliche. What would you say is the best honeycomb mouse besides the Starlight 12? That's a good question. Most of the solid mice nowadays are solid shell. Best honeycomb mouse. Your tier list and reviews help me decide on a mouse pad. Thank you. I'm happy to help, man. That's what they're there for. Do you recommend LGG glass gates for something like a Saturn? Nah, I think that's a bit too slow. I recommend PTFE for something like a Saturn. It depends on your mouse case. What's his name? What are you using on the Jupiter? Should I really get the Lamzu? Change my mind? I mean, if you're looking for a medium to large size mouse for claw grip, the Lamzu's really crazy. It came out of nowhere. It's just great quality wise. It's a mouse worth getting. It's not, doesn't really break the bank compared to some wireless mice. So yeah, if you can get one, I don't see any reason not to. Will you review the BTL glass gates? I should. If they send me out a pair for like the super light, I will definitely review them. Do you prefer the red of the Pulsar or the GPX? I don't know. I feel like that's a very minor thing. Sorry, but I don't even have both on my desk. I cannot answer that question. Sorry for the spam. Can you recommend the fastest / smoothest mousepad? Well, if you are really looking for fast and smooth, go with the Artisan Raiden, like the Mid or the X Soft. But a lot of people like say they want something fast and smooth. They actually want something a little bit textured. But yeah, if that's what you're looking for, probably the Raiden. Got the first Raiden. Is there enough difference to care? If it's solid, no need to upgrade it by any means. You look so tired. Go to sleep. No, I'm not tired. It's just the fucking... It's this, like, light. It's the ring light. It's just, like, eating away at my life force. If I had my light on, I would be, like, on Adderall right now. New Hedgehog? Nah, I have not gotten a Hedgehog. Does the Model O Pro and Series 1 seem like a joke? I can't take them serious. They're not really worth, like, buying. And especially since they already ran the group buy, you can't buy them anymore. So, I don't know. Unless they plan to make them part of the permanent lineup, they are kind of a joke. Yo, DJ with the $2. Does the Death Hour V3 make the Zowie EC irrelevant? I think it does kind of crush a lot of people who are like, oh, just waiting for the Zowie wireless. Like, if that is essentially what you're looking for, definitely just go for the Death Adder V3 Pro. But if you want the wired Zowie mice for cheaper, the C-Series isn't really bad at all. Opinion on LGG Glass and Venus Pad. That was actually my favorite combo. The original Venus was my favorite pad to use with glass skates. So if you're looking for something good for tracking for Apex, I think it could work really. Best cheap wireless mouse. Wireless mouse, like under 50, I would say the Orochi V2. Depends what you consider cheap though. There are some available in Max Gaming, but it's not worth buying. Wait, what? What's available? Oh, the Series 1 on Max Gaming? Oh, shit, I might have to get one then. What do you think of the Extrafy M8? I think it could be a good mouse. I don't think it's really going to change the market from Extrafy, though. Vancer Gretza is cheap as fuck. Yeah, I did see it was down to like $50 or something. Under 40? Yeah, then I would say probably the Razer Orochi. Maybe the G305. I can't... Is the Deluxe M800 Pro that cheap? We're using an LGG fan instead of GOAT tier Artisan? I don't know. I've just been using this pad for a few days now. I don't see any reason to change it. I need to test the Odin Andromeda a bit more before I review that. Thoughts on the upcoming HSK Pro? I mean, isn't that in the 20s, like, gram range, wireless, with side buttons? It seems crazy. But I don't know. Those, like, meme, like, fingertip style mice, I've just never, like, actually wanted to main them, you know? It's like 29 grams, got it. Black Friday is in 2 weeks. Keeping your eye on anything? Yeah, I'm just like interested in whatever sales there are. Like I'm gonna make a Black Friday video covering them, but in terms of shit I'm personally looking for, I don't even know. Razer mice tend to go on sales. Cooler Master could do a pretty big sale with the MM712. Could be one of the better value mice. X2 Mini is very small for any hand size other than baby hands. I don't think it's like that small. It's like obviously a small mouse, but I can either claw grip or fingertip it with no problem. Fuck, how did my audio mixer get down there? Whatever. Is it worth changing the switches of a GPX? Definitely not, in my opinion. I don't feel like it's worth like going into a GPX, modding the switches, Every time I've tried it, the switch feel is just not like significantly better. Are you gonna buy the Nagavici Pro? Nah, I might as well ask them to send me one. No reason not to do that. And if they're down, I'll probably review it at some point. Thoughts on DPI deviation? I made a video on it. I don't think it's a real issue at all. Obviously, changing mice, they're going to have slightly different feels. I don't think the DPI being off by 20 is going to make a huge difference. Skull Mini versus Viper Mini, same price. I would say the Viper Mini is just overall better. Going to be a bit better quality-wise. Do you think the Starlight is overpriced? I mean, definitely, like, it would be nice to see it at a lower price, but I think at where it's at currently, like, it could have been worse if they didn't keep producing them and they stayed, like, above the retail price on the resale market. I think that would have been bad, but it's honestly fine. Late night, buddy, it's 9 p.m. Dude, do you see how dark it is? It could practically be 3 a.m. It's all about the vibes. It's not about the truth. Hey, it's my favorite New Yorker. I appreciate that. That's all I aspire to be, a great New Yorker. Hope I can go down in the New York Hall of Fame. Maybe I'll run for Congress. Does anybody remember that one YouTuber who did that? When Aim Gods was out, the Starlights were advertised at $300 retail. Yeah, that was crazy. Aim Gods was just a wild era. They should bring that game back. Boardsy is still up because of daylight savings? Well, wait, isn't it the opposite? Shouldn't I be going to sleep earlier because of daylight savings? Yo, Blueberry with the... Oh, fuck. What was that? What was that currency called? The ringgit? Was that what it was? But I appreciate the 15 MYRs yet again. Hello again. Wondering if I should start making mouse reviews. I have 15 mice right now. I mean, if you have a lot of mice and you have opinions on them, you plan to keep getting more mice, I see no reason not to make mouse reviews. Plenty of people just make mouse reviews, and there's nothing wrong with that. I say to any child out there who wants to make mouse reviews, go chase your wildest dreams. Bro, so many people watching. Is Fallen Spring Water actually Polish? Are you trying to get me taken out? But no. It is... Hold on, I'll show you guys. It is... Can you read this? Can you read the text? It's proudly sourced in Maine. Wait, I can read this. Clear Spring, Maine. Oh, wait, is that Illinois? Holy shit. Wow. Sourced from all over the place. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, my camera, like, the focus is weird. Like, up close, it's blurry. Then this area, it's fine. Then it gets blurry there. I don't know. It's that damn autofocus. How does the Raiden compare to the Otsu/Yin? It's just a very smooth and fast surface. It's like a silky feeling compared to those which are like textured hybrid pads. Board doesn't want competition, wants to rule the mouse space. True. No, it's actually so sad though. I want more competition. I want Rocket Jump Ninja back. Would you still recommend the Viper Mini? I mean, if you're on a budget and want a small mouse, definitely. Like as a top tier like mouse, if you have an unlimited budget, definitely not. Think it's blurry because the mouse head? I don't think that's the reason. Do you know what Ligma means? No, what's that? Name of the red mouse? Pulsar X2 Mini. Think you should bring the camera closer to the pad. Maybe then it'll focus better on the rest. Yeah, I'm just like space restricted. It's honestly, it's too complicated. It is too complicated. What skates do you recommend for TAC FPS like Val? Just any PTFE aftermarket. Like, won't be a huge difference between BTL, Tiger Ice, and Corpad skates, all things considered. Steve Jobs, appreciate that. He was a great guy. Is there a company that doesn't want to send you mice because you think their product is not good? There's plenty. And there's plenty of companies that don't want to send me mice for other reasons. So that is why I'm occasionally a retail unit reviewer. Be careful, that candle might burn your water. Do you see how like far away it is from the water? Like how would that happen? Do you think the flame's just gonna like come up and around and just like burn the plastic bottle? But I do appreciate the concerns here. Probably already been mentioned, but do you think Viper Mini Wireless will live up to the hype? I mean, it's going to have to be something crazy to live up to the hype, but I mean, I don't think it's impossible. And I think it will release sometime in 2023. I don't think it's going to release it this year. Thank you for being legit. No problem, Robbie. It is my honor. Is there a company that... Wait, I just answered that. using the Viper Mini right now would be a good, affordable wireless mouse to upgrade to. Well, it depends on your definition of affordable. Like, if you consider, like, a lot of people are looking for a good wireless mouse under $100. Some people want, like, under 70. If you want under 70, I would say, like, the MM712 would be a good mouse from the Viper Mini. What kind of mouse does Kanye West use? Probably, like, some of those, like, Apple mice or, like, a trackpad. I feel like a lot of people don't use mice nowadays. That's the sad thing. When are you reviewing the Booga Mouse 2? I already did, no? Yeah, he uses the Starlight 12. Yeah, that would be kind of crazy. Like, that's like Keemstar uses the Starlight 12. It's just it's a wild card. So you play FPS games too, but do you play any other type? Honestly, nah. So that's like FPS games and aim trainers. That's like all I'm into. What scent candle is in the back? It's a Yankee Candle Winter Wonderland. It was very, very cheap. Smells very candle-like. Are you a coffee drinker? I am. I tried to, I'm trying to not drink too much coffee. I never drank like 5 cups a day or anything, but I don't know. I feel like I don't really need that much coffee. Yeah, I used to be a coffee drinker. You really did real. I don't know what you're getting at with that. Iced coffee? Yeah, I always preferred iced coffee to a hot coffee. I don't know what that is, but like even in the winter. Like, that's not true, actually. What do you mean? Is he a coffee drinker? He's a New Yorker? Of course he is. True. It's very hard to find New Yorkers who are not caffeinated in some way. So many candle questions. It's unreal. I guess it's like one of the only things going on. Thoughts on Glorious? I'm just not a fan of their new mice. They have not made many releases recently that inspire lots of hope. What size is R palm? I do not know what size R palm is. Talk about the Viper Mini Ultimate leak. What about it, man? I mean, there's like a little quick leak, not too much info about it. Get some beans from SEY in Brooklyn, best roaster IMO. There's like this Arab coffee place near me. Where's SEY? I'll consider it. Need to get into the premium coffee lifestyle. You planning on trying out the HSK Pro? Yeah, if they send out a review unit. Boardsy Candle when? Oh my god, you just gave me a good idea. Jets or Giants? I'm a fucking Jets fan, man. Proud Jets fan. And it's crazy time to be alive to say that. Your late night is a fine morning for me, yo. Where are you at? 9 p.m. It's probably like 9 a.m. or something. Maybe Asia. But yeah, it's not like too late. It's just 9 p.m. Eastern, but for me, this is pretty late. Pats. I mean, the Pats own the Jets for as long as I can remember. Boardsy socks? It's already a thing. If I do make socks, though, I would make some socks for myself because, like, I'm bigger than size XL sock. I'm like size XXL, which is just so hard to find, bro. It's so annoying. So I might get into the sock game. Do you have any absolutely best QC mouse suggestions? Even the GPX got squeezed too hard. I don't know. GPX is my main recommendation. Some of the Vaxi mice are honestly built like bricks. If you've tried like the Vaxi NPO1S, NPO1. What's your shoe size? 14, 15 in Yeezys and like New Balance, it's like 16, but for like Nike Air Force Ones, it's 14. So it does vary, but very large feet. Great year to be a Jets fan. Yeah, the Breece Hall thing was really sad. How tall are you? I'm 6'1", so not like super tall. My feet are like, they didn't scale proportionately with my height. Show feet, not for free. It's my motto. My Vaxi XE rattled a lot. Yeah, the Vaxi XE, that was like kind of a joke. But their other mice are better. They need to make a wireless mouse. Do you like social media? Yeah, of course, dude. I would not stream or like post anything if I didn't like social media. V3 or GPX for bigger hands? I would say the V3 is it's just like a more comfortable choice, but I've used the GPX for 2 years and had absolutely no problems with it. So it's really going to be either. Same height as Boardsy Pog. Very Pog. Updated setup tour soon? Yeah, once I get my puppy. And then I'll have like the puppy setup, so I'll be able to go over that. The new fucking shelving setup, just everything. Very baller. What's the candle for? Dude, it's just for the vibes and the light. Because that's the thing with candles. They give you a smell and they give you the gift of light. So it's just amazing. Yo, Toad Mirror with the 5 United States dollars. You know the difference between bloody optical switches and Razer opticals? I'm worried about double clicking. I don't think either are gonna double click because they're optical switches, but I prefer the feeling of the Razer ones. Puppy cam, yeah, that would be crazy. OGs remember the hedgehog cam. So you like candles? Do you like Madonna? That's a funny comment. Any updates on the Aria reviewed? Not many updates. I just not like a huge. It's not a mouse I've come back to a lot, mainly because of the egg shape. Oh no, my pop-out chat closed. That's actually so depressing. Favorite genre of music? It's hard to say. Like, I don't listen to good music. I don't even know how to classify the genre of music I listen to. Make a candle channel? True. Candles and fragrance reviews. Would anybody watch that? I need to make a second channel for more troll shit. Best mouse for $75. Is it the Cooler Master MM712? I'm thinking long and hard. Potentially the Fantech Aria as well. My mom would. It's lovely. Candles and mice? Nah, I can't mix candles and mice. That's a no-no. Candle tier list when? Potentially on Boardsy too. Why do you like mice so much? They're just the ultimate PC peripheral. Oh my god, Ziggy's, what is up? Mastrop X Boardsy IEM collab when? How funny would that be if I go from like absolutely hating IEMs to doing a collab? Could happen. Death Adder your #1 mouse right now? Yeah. Thoughts on Gigantus mouse pads? I mean, they're standard, pretty average cloth pads, but I don't think they're anything super special. They're usable, but nothing I would recommend investing in unless you like, it's your only option. Best pad out of the LGG lineup? It depends if you want texture or smooth. If you just want a standard cloth pad, definitely the Saturn. I feel like that's what people like the most, but the Venus has always been my favorite. Does the X2 Mini have QC issues? I mean, people have reported plenty of QC issues. This new copy, the copies in the red batch, I don't have any issues with on the clicks. Dodging me, that's crazy. You haven't commented in so long. Your last comment was about candles. How am I dodging you? Have you used the new Raiden? Yeah, I've had it for a few months, put a good amount of time on it. It's a really good artisan pad. I should make an updated video on artisans. Boards, yeah, I'm here. What did I miss? Like a million questions. It's really all I can think about. They have an hour and 42 minutes. Golly. Best control pad? I'd say the Artisan Zero and Saturn Pro are what I like the most. Watching a mouse review while watching the stream, I need help. Nah, that's mouse review maxing. I respect that. Get a candle sponsor? I might have to. Yankee Candle might have to sponsor me. I might have to add them to my list. Yankee Candle, Pull and Spring. Who else do I need to sponsor me? That's really it. Any advice on importing peripherals? What country? Like to the US? I doubt to the US. It's pretty hard in other countries. Good evening. Yo, what's up, Lucky Hipster? How are you doing? Best mouse pad for tracking heavy games. Are you looking for like a fast pad for tracking? I would say like the Heian is just my go-to recommendation. What do you think about the Ninjutsu Sora? I'm looking forward to it. 43 grams. I wish I had like 4K hertz, but it seems like a solid mouse. Is there a mouse that's a mix of the X1R and the ZA13C? I wouldn't say it's like exactly a mix, but that's kind of like what the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 is getting at. You can see the hump profile, but it's not too much like an XM1 in terms of width. Does the scent cover the whole room? Might get into the candle meta? Yeah, like when I step out of my room and like come into my room, it totally takes over the scent. But now like I can't smell it right now. Like I could not tell you what it smells like. But that might just be because it's been on for like 8 hours. That might have something to do with it. Will the LA one be your new main? I'm not sure if it will be my new main, but once I get the final unit, if the like minor changes are fixed and it feels solid, it'll probably get the seal of approval. Would you ever stream any kind of gameplay? Definitely. Not like a night like tonight, I'm just like talking about mice really and reading chat, but I could see myself doing some aim trainer, potentially some MW2 streams in the near future. I like the part where he said it's shocking time. Me? Did I say that? Get on? Dude, I'll be on within a few minutes. Unpopular opinion, the red Pulsar products are trash. What do you mean by that? Like the color? Or it's just like the other products are good, but this one's red, so it's trash? MW2? What about MW2? I think it's decent. Hayden will not stop bitching. That's crazy. It is crazy, man. Have you ever heard of E-Rob? I feel like I have. I just I couldn't tell you what he does. Do people complaining about Lancey with wireless mice annoy you? Yeah, of course it does annoy me a bit, but I just don't really care. If people still don't get that in 2022, they're just beyond hope. Never expected to hear so much about candles. Productive stream for sure. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Just I'm going to go back and see how many comments there were about candles. Just all red. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. It's too much. What's the point of it, man? That's why they make the other colorways. When's the XM2W shipping? I don't know, man. You should ask Endgame Gear. How would you pronounce my username? I'd say Pivotal. Are you getting a BM8? Oh, I don't know. I'm fucking dyslexic. Are you getting the M8? Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I don't get units from Extrafy because I'm not cool, but I should be getting one eventually. You know what I'm saying? Heard the Heian's red dye bleeds onto skates? Nah, not at all. That's you heard some person's schizophrenic conspiracy theory. That's what I have to say. It's worse than election misinformation. XM2W updates are in their court. Have they said anything in November? I haven't checked it in a bit. Zowie best mouses greater than, are you asking for my thoughts on that? I don't think that's really true nowadays. I feel like Zowie's kind of been passed up. Would you compare a Starlight Small to a Pulsar X2 Mini? Yeah, I would recommend watching my Pulsar X2 Mini review. It's the main mouse I compared it to. It definitely does have a more prominent back hump, especially if you fingertip. They're very similar. Will you make any videos of you just playing games while testing? Probably not on my main channel. But I could see myself doing a stream testing mice. It's Base Trooper. Biggest mice conspiracy theory. Oof, that's a good question. I should make a video on the top 5 conspiracy theories. Should I use the SkyPad 3.0 over the Heian? I mean, if you have both, you just answer that question for yourself. What do you feel like you perform better with? It's weird hearing Boardsy talk at normal speed and not 1.5. I would imagine that. I could not imagine watching my videos on normal speed. I don't know how people do it. You're simply a robot to answer questions, emotionless yet talkative, expressionless yet hurtful. Dude, I'm just in love with messages. It's crazy. It's constant stimulation. I look up and there's another thing on my screen to read. I love it. It's I just want to exclaim with joy. What's your major? It was psychology, but I'm on gap semester. Boardsy username origin. It's one of my original videos. But basically, Cloaksy, the Fortnite player, took the ZY from that, and my name was Board, because it was originally Got Your Board. Who is the best aimer? That's a good question. Probably Tens. It's a joke. I don't actually know who the best aimer would be. Is a mouse like the X01R, but higher back hump? A significantly, a same shape, but just scaled larger? I don't really think so, but you could try Lamzo Atlantis. It's a bit wider. So you're not really a psychology major anymore? Time to leave psychology because it's not a based major yet? Yeah, man, you gotta leave it. I don't know what you should get into. How would I pay in a different currency? NZD to USD. Wait, what are you talking about, Pimo? Cranky Tech Id Sedang Menoton. What are you saying, Mr. Vengeance? Is there a possibility for you to make your own mouse? Yes. The first one isn't going to be the full ground up Rocky Jump Ninja style, but coming very soon, Rocky. 43 cm, nice. I think I'm on like 39. What's your opinion on the Truth or X Critical IEMs? I just did not like them at all. So very negative opinion, not even worth making a review. Favorite mouse to subscribe with Prime? Hey, get out of here with that Twitch stuff. But best mouse for like making any type of microtransactions is always the GPX. How do you like the new Call of Duty? It's too slow. I wish it had like better movement tech, but as a game, it's like pretty decent. My friends like it, which probably means that it's just not competitive enough to have the casual love. So I'll just take it. Shocking exclusive edition. It is the shocking edition. Let me say that. Is your GF based? I'd say so. Hey Borzy, just wanted to know what mouse and grip the mayor of NYC mains. It seemed like he was palm gripping the GPX. That's what it seemed like. What do you think of the C1 Kickstarter mouse? It doesn't seem too crazy to me. Doesn't seem like anything that's going to revolutionize the market, but I'm willing to check it out. What type of candle is it? Bro, I'm going to remove your mod. Play COD Advanced Warfare if you want schizo fast movement. Dude, I played BO3 on the Wait, what did I play it on? PlayStation 4? Yeah, I guess PlayStation 4. I played it so much. BO3 is my favorite schizo movement game, so it's like really sad that MW2 is like a quarter of the pace of that. Do you like Red Bull? Not at all. I've literally never had Red Bull or any like Monster, any type of energy drink like that. I've had pounds of caffeine in my life, but none of that shit. Had to send in my Starlight for RMA. Any cool fingertip mice recommendations while I wait for the Starlight? Could go X2 Mini if you want to go like a fingertip exclusive mouse. You could look into some of the shit G-Wolves is putting out. The candle makes the stream that much better. I am happy to hear the candle adds value. So everyone else can talk about the candle, man. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. Big 20, big 20. Man, I down cans of Monster and not gonna lie, they taste so mid. That's like the problem. I just don't see the appeal of that. What's the most based food? There's a lot of based food, like. I don't know. I don't feel like I can pick a most based food, but I feel like I could complete a fat food tier list at some point. Boardsy, I'm cold. Do something about it in that case. Favorite MLB The Show Twitch streamer? It's got to be Brenton TV. Shouts out to him. Based food in New York? Question mark. There's a lot of based food in New York. It's the food capital of the world, some say. Does the X2 still have QC issues? Not on any of the updated copies that I have gotten. You like baseball? Yeah, big into, I would say, baseball, basketball, and football. It's pretty tied. I just love major American sports. I have a team in all of them. Keep the candles in all videos for engagement. They are on in videos sometimes, and people just like accept it. But I feel like it's the interactive part of the stream. Like it's always on. Like it's always going. I understand the candle love. Holy shit! I just got such a bad cramp in my left leg. Oh my god, that's actually unreal. I'm just gonna talk like I'm not cramping it up right now. Do you have a cat? No, I have 2 dogs. What team do you like for MLB? I'm a Mets fan, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Maybe they could have a great off season, but I doubt next season's gonna go as well as last season did. Why are you using the caffeine pills? Is that good? Caffeine pills, I don't think they're bad. If you're looking for a quick source of caffeine, I think they're really what you should go for. Calf cramps suck? It's like a hamstring cramp. It's pretty insane. 360 or 240? I'd say 360 hertz. Pulsar X2 versus Lambs Atlantis. I made a video on exactly that, but I would say I'm putting more time on the Pulsar X2. Knicks or Nets? I am, like, since the Knicks suck, I allow myself to enjoy both teams, but I'm mainly a Knicks fan. But the Nets, good God, they're just a fun team to watch. Like, they are never stable. Why is it so blurry? Because it was just a bit out of the camera's range. Love you, Borzy. You help me a lot. WU. Appreciate that, Parsa. What's the X Starlight 12 with the least QC issues that you've seen? I feel like, I don't know, every drop people were always complaining. But the Phantom, I feel like the Phantom was pretty well received. Kodak or 21? Has to be 21. Feels like a ghost strangling you? What are you talking about? You see a cat, give it a kick for me. Also, caffeine pills are great. They're so cheap, like 200 for €7. Yeah, they're the like by far the cheapest caffeine source. Boardsy's favorite team is the Harlem Globetrotters. I saw a Globetrotters game once in my day. It was pretty baller. You ever been to Seattle? I actually have, because I've seen my family on the West Coast, so I like flew into Seattle. Haven't had like a big Seattle experience, but I've been there a few times. Oh, cramps? Yeah, I got it, Cola Monkey. Do you feel like the Death Hour V3 is a good size for 18 by 10 hands, relaxed claw? It'll feel like a pretty, it'll like definitely be a large mouse for you, but I think it'll definitely work. It won't be, your hand won't be like significantly too small for it. Greece or Russia? Gotta go with Greece. Yo, Rupert, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the donations as well. Peace out, dude. You balla. Favorite NBA player right now? That's a good question. I mean, off the top of my head, I gotta say like Kevin Durant. Like it was pretty dope to see him on the Nets, but I don't know. Fun to watch this year. It's like has to be like Luka or Giannis, maybe Kevin Herter. I can't get out of 1-3-1 grip. Should I go 1-2-2? Honestly, yeah. Like most, I feel like 1-2-2 is a lot more normal. But if you're balling with 1-3-1, like what's the problem with it? Like this is a totally normal way to grip a mouse, yeah. Zero or Heian, I have an Aqua Control 2 and I don't really like it. Well, if you don't like it because it's like textured and rough, probably don't get the Heian. But if you're looking for something a bit like faster and lower friction, then I would go with the Heian. Pizza or buffalo wings? I would probably say pizza. Like solid New York pizza though. Donovan going crazy too. Fun to watch. Yeah, the Cavs are crazy. The Jazz are like wild this year. Any thoughts on the X-Lite V2 Mini? I mean, yeah, go watch my review of it. I think it's a pretty good small ergo mouse. But, I mean, it's not like a crazy recommendation. I do think they're going to update it, though, with the 3395, maybe a bit lighter, solid shell. So that should be cool. Give dating advice. That could be a future stream. Future dating advice stream. Thoughts on Endgame XM1R? I mean, the mouse has been out for like 2 years now. It's a pretty, like, it's just a solid wired mouse, but the XM2W, the successor, is just permanently pending, it seems. Have you ever been to Southeast Asian countries? Nah, I've never been out of the United States, but immediately once I leave the United States, I'm gonna go to the Philippines. Surely life advice stream tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. What candle do you have lit? Oh my god, it's a Winter Wonderland candle from Yankee Candle. Shit, it's bussin'. What is up, Gabe? How are you doing? Philippines? Why? Wait, what country are you in? I'll just make it out there. Thoughts on Latinas from a native New Yorker? No comment. I mean, I think all women are beautiful women. That's my comment on the matter. I'm from the Philippines. Oh shit! I'll just make sure to go there. Nice, getting in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, people would protest if I played Christmas music, but the candle is viable. Opinion on scented candles? I think they're valid. Like, if you're getting a candle without a scent, like I just don't get the point of that. Like, you're missing out on one of the purposes of a candle, which is a scent. Don't come here to the Philippines. Why not, man? I heard it's like heaven. Control core pads are slower than Tiger Arc ones. Yeah, I would say so, Parsa. For early starting, you've been asked us what's the fastest, lowest friction mousepad and skate combo. It would probably be like, I mean, you can go glass pads and like a glass skates and like a plastic mousepad, but that's just too fast. It's kind of like a meme. I would say realistically, get like a Raiden, some nice PTFE skates. That's like fast enough, you know, or a Skypad. TJ Maxx has busting candles. I'm just a Yankee Candle guy. I don't know. I'm big into brand loyalty. Like, if I was just a standard mouse consumer and not a reviewer, I'd probably just fuck with, like, one brand. Definitely natural, Michael. Did you ever struggle with constantly thinking about how you're gripping your mouse? When I first got into mice, I obsessed over my grip style for a bit, but then I really just got into the method of just gripping the mouse how it feels natural. Do you do any winter sports? I do not do any winter sports. I wish I did, though. I wish I was a big curler. Bro, take a rip to Benjamin City right now. I actually have not had a Benjamin in a few years. Do you like any Corsair mice? No, not at all. Thoughts on Ten's PD usage? Is that true? Is Ten's getting yoked? Is he juicing? Or is it like Adderall? What are some random fun facts about you? Question mark. That is a crazy thing to ask. I love God. That's my funnest fact. Thoughts on Watergate? I think it was a bit overhyped. What are your thoughts on the 8K Hertz mouse from Razer? I'm just not a fan of the standard Viper with side buttons on both sides, the shitty stock grips like the wired mouse, but I do like the wired, I do like the tech on it, and it's not a bad price, but yeah. Know any good jokes? Yeah, knock knock. Somebody continue it. NASCAR or Formula One? Can somebody answer for me? When did Formula One get popular in the United States? I swear, like one day I never heard of it. Then the next thing I know, like everybody fucking loves Formula One. But I don't like either. I do not enjoy watching racing. Like I don't know, it's just not interesting to me. Where's your 60HE? It's here. It's just in a Blade 60 case. It's very baller. Ryan with the $2. Thoughts on the MZ1? I think it's a beautiful creation from Lord Rocket Jump Ninja. The wireless version, it's a bit overpriced, but it's a solid mouse for fingertip. It's really like experimental and weird. F1 greater than NASCAR since Lewis Hamilton? I've heard of him. I just don't know like what his impact is. It's because of Netflix? Okay, thank you. That sounds right. Like COVID, Netflix combined, that makes sense. Vegas race equals US popularity? Okay, got it. Rate your desk 1 to 10? I'd say right now it's probably like an 8. It's not like nothing too crazy. A lot less mice than I normally have. Keychron mice are terrible, Code Venom. That's my experience with them. If you were a flower, what kind of flower would you be? Zaza. West Proter Enjoyer. I don't know what that is. Do you just like the skate design? I honestly don't. I've tried so many skates on the GPX. I feel like it's pretty solid design. Want to 1v1 you in Fortnite someday. It's a solid life goal. Outer Banks or Squid Games? I haven't watched either. I saw the Nagavici Pro. I'm gonna reach out to Razer and ask them for one. Tate versus Paul, thoughts? It does seem pretty crazy. I feel like Jake Paul's just gonna win. He never loses, so I'm gonna bet good money on him if it actually winds up happening. Do you prefer bars or clubs? Dude, it's fucking 9 p.m. and I'm talking about gaming my son's stream. What do you think the answer is? Trailer Park Boys or Breaking Bad? I've watched a few episodes of Trailer Park Boys, never got into it. I've never watched Breaking Bad though, and it just seems legendary, so I need to watch Breaking Bad. Coke or Pepsi? Neither, but like occasionally I will enjoy a Diet Coke, while I would never say I could enjoy a Diet Pepsi, so I guess I'm Coke. Gotta go, have a good rest of your stream. Yo, peace out, Ryan. Lettuce or cabbage? Definitely lettuce. Does anybody prefer cabbage? Any cabbage people? Cabbage Patch people? What skates do you recommend for LGG, Saturn, and Jupiter? I'd say Tiger Ice. Nothing wrong with those. Boardsy Island. Yeah, I'm going to get an island one day. Hopefully. That's on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. That's a great message. Broad question. Recommendations for a medium to small claw mouse. There's a lot. Like, I'm going to make a small mouse roundup. That will more than answer your question, but... Pulsar X2 Mini is solid. Ever done drugs? Nah, never. What type of water are you drinking? Oh, thank you for asking. This is only Poland Spring, the best water in the nation. What's for breakfast in the morning? That's a good question. Maybe an omelet. Maybe like 3 or 4 eggs, some cheese, and some like diced up ham. It sounds like it's probably gonna be the breakfast in the morning. That gives me something to look forward to. I just want to like go to sleep and like simulate to that. I'm not native to New York. What makes Poland Spring so based? It's just like it's natural spring water, and I don't know how much of a difference that makes, like in actual bottled water, but it just tastes so good compared to other water. Like I might be addicted to it. I feel like that's what it could be. It could be addictive because I just shill it so hard. Do you have a skincare routine? Yeah, I put cold water on my face 3 times a day, and I use daily moisturizer once. That's the intensive skincare routine. Is it better than walk? Yeah, it's better than walk, and no lean gut. Do you never drink water from the crane in the U.S. or what am I missing? Haha. From the crane? What do you mean by that? Like you have like a crane that just feeds you water? Tap water better than bottled water? Most certainly not. Tap water tastes fucking metallic as hell. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I do think it can be. You gotta wear the helmet. I would say Brooklyn style lucha, but I don't know. Like the pizza you know is probably much different than the pizza I know. Like I haven't tried any real Italian pizza. I really want to go out to like Italy and Greece. Need to get that fucking passport. Thoughts on water from Flint, Michigan? Clean and great. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. Tap water in Australia is goated. Is that true? I feel like it's possibly true. Thoughts on Coney Island? Not a huge fan. Like, some of my friends who had never been to New York City, I took them to Coney Island. We went to Nathan's, the aquarium. Like, it was pretty cool. But I don't know. Like, I don't go to Coney Island a lot. Taste metallic because of the old pipes in New York? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why Poland Spring never lets me down. Aren't you friends with Zofer? Yeah, I was. And then he kind of got out of Fortnite. I think he started making music. And I don't know what he's doing now. What DPI do you game at? 3,200, man. Get a filter instead of buying bottled water. NYC is some of the best tap water in the world. I've considered it. But it's just like, I don't know, something about me. I just love my bottled water. Just such a crazy thing to say. Coney Island water is tasty. Yeah, just straight from the beach. Iron is important. Yeah, getting iron from the water. God, Hayden, stop with these random questions. Like, do you like cuddling? That's just so strange. Collab with Fulcrum? If he's down to collab, I would definitely. Always open to collabs. How many mouse pads do you have, and which one is your favorite? By the way, love the streams. Definitely, like, well over 150 mouse pads at this point. And favorite, I would have to say, like, the Hien is my all-time favorite. Do you browse on 3200 or do you swap in game? I'd browse on 3200. I can't be asked to swipe. I've just gotten really good DPI control. Do you vape? All the cool people do it? Not at all. I don't nicotine vape. I don't have any like carts or anything. Tap water in Spain can be pretty good, or literally uranium. It's a good like coin flip. But I heard like there isn't bottled water in Europe. Is that true? Or is that in somewhere else? Do you have a Discord? Yeah, I do have a Discord. It's kind of like a hellhole. I advertise it. Like, it's in the description of all my videos. How do you train in the gym? I do upper lower, basically. Are you thinking of streaming games? Definitely at some point. But not like just in these streams where I can literally stream for over 2 hours and just get constant messages all the time. I feel like streaming would literally, like streaming a game, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the chat nearly as much, and I don't think it provides that much value. So I'm kind of split. Why do you look like you would vape? I don't know, man, because I'm a fucking Zoomer, and all Zoomers vape, probably. Yeah, Mike, you're on to it. Why are you obsessed over mice and mouse pens? Dude, it's just like, it started as a hobby, blossomed into a lifestyle, blossomed into a passion. Fortnite plus streaming equals fried brain. Like, yeah, I could not imagine if I was cranking 90s right now as well. That would just be too much. I'm a Zoomer and I don't? You don't look like you would vape? It's hard to believe as a Zoomer. Are you still in school while doing YouTube? I'm on a gap semester, and I don't really regret doing that. And you can always go back to school, but you can't always go back to reviewing every mouse on the market. Any mouse similar to ZA13 shape? Not really. Not really any direct clones, but the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 is somewhat close to that, as you can see. How crisp are your 90s? Dude, I was a fucking nasty Fortnite gamer. And whenever they make the game good, I'll go right back to it, but I just cannot play this season. Do you attend to CUNY? Yeah, I was going to CUNY Hunter, which is probably why I had such a bad college experience. No, you missed my question? Re-ask it. I don't see it. Why don't you make your own music like Rocket Jump? That's a great question. I don't know why I don't make my own music. It's just never occurred to me. Most cringe game? I would have to say Valorant. It's just so cringe, dude. What went wrong with Fortnite? I haven't played that game in years. Basically, they did these chapters, right? If you haven't played in years, maybe you played chapter 1, maybe a bit of chapter 2. And chapter 2, like, it was on the decline, but it was still good. And then chapter 3 came, and a few seasons into chapter 3, like, it just became clear that they do not give a fuck about comp. The loot pool is just terrible. They don't have, like, any playable game modes. It's just not good. Did RJN actually make music? Yeah, look up Zyism. RJN's a big musician. Peace out, Blueberry. Thank you for stopping by. What's a mouse that was hyped but you didn't like? I would say the Fnatic Bolt. I don't know if people remember, but that mouse was pretty hyped up around the drop, and then it was like something I would never use. Cries and loading up Valorant? Rip. Yeah, I just feel like Valorant, it's kind of like, I never understood why so many people enjoyed it. I was like, this isn't really like a great game. And it seems like it's my vision's finally starting to be seen. But I mean, if you enjoy Valorant, feel free. Do you play any MMOs? Nah, not at all. Never played like an RPG and MMO. God, my nose has been so itchy all stream. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Valorant's just gimmicky CSGO. Nah, Valorant is fun. I love the difference in the opinion. What's your opinion on the Vision mouse of Fnatic? I have no idea what that is. Is that like something new? How's the Atom Bomb Hydrogen? It was pretty ass, pretty disappointing. RGN says MZ1 is his last show. No way. I don't believe it. RGN has to be working up some more stuff. Have you played CS? Of course I've like played it a handful of times, but I've never like really mained CS, like committed to it, know what I'm saying? If you played God of War Ragnarok, is that game even out yet? But no. But I've heard it's like a great game, but I just don't see myself buying it. Valorant is literally almost hack-free CSGO. I just don't think it's like that like one-to-one of game with CSGO. I feel like it's very different appeal. So cool to see you at 176k. Been here since 15k. Appreciate that. It's pretty crazy to see. Dude, I listened to some of RJN's music. It sounds like a cult-themed music. Listen, man, I'm not hearing any of that RJN slander. He makes some of the finest tunes, like I've heard. He's like up there with Mozart, Beethoven, IMO. Can't get myself to play single-player games anymore. Yeah, I've never, like, since I played like Xbox 360 as a kid, I haven't really been into single-player games. I do respect it though. Like, if people can enjoy a single-player game, like, you must enjoy gaming a lot more than I do. Running Warzone 2 when it releases, yeah, that's a game that I'm like really looking forward to like giving a try. I don't know if I'm gonna like main it, but you know, new BR, why not give it a shot? Are you gonna check out the HSK Pro? Yeah, when they send me a review unit. I remember you had a Nintendo Switch. Do you play Pokemon? I haven't touched that Nintendo Switch in like well over a year, but yeah, that is what I was playing. I don't remember which Pokemon game it was, but it was like some remake. That was one of the games I play on my Switch, but yeah, I kind of just like have one. Have you ever played Overwatch? Yeah, I played Overwatch 1 on console, and I was playing Overwatch 2 on PC a bit. I just didn't like quite love it. Or do you need to join me in League of Legends? I don't see that happening. League of Legends. I'm just survived not downloading that until this point in my life. I treat single-player games like a movie. I respect that. What are you playing nowadays? It's mainly MW2, because like it hasn't gotten like super dry for me yet. Playing it alone with like high skill based matchmaking is kind of AIDS, but besides that, like I like it. I made so much botting. Do you respect the hustle? Like botting clothes and shit? Yeah, somebody's got to do it. Why not you? they're not going to fix it. People are still going to bot. If you got a bot, you got a bot. Rocking the Lamzu Atlantis black side ones have no issues. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting 2 of the new ones. I'm getting a green one and a pink one. So I'm going to see if the quality is like any different on those. Yeah, the Lamzu Atlantis is a banger mouse. What are your favorite mouse accessories? Generally, like just mouse skates and grips are the go-to accessories, like Tiger Ice, BTL grips, Corepad grips. What GPU are you rocking? 3080 Ti. Ever played Siege? I did play it when it was like $8 one time, but I just could not get into it. It's not my pace of video game. Already worn out of the camo grind. I have like 7 gold guns. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm close to getting like the Kastov family gold, I think, but nothing besides that. Where can I buy paracords from? I live in Canada. I honestly don't even know. Like, most of the paracord companies like went out of business. But holy shit. I feel like I could just keep streaming forever, but it has been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Bit tired. I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight, but, big but, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. That's like it's a fucking boardsy guarantee. So if you guys are going to be here for the stream next afternoon, that'll be pretty based. Appreciate everybody who stopped by, especially everybody who donated and shit. It was once again it was a grand time. But yeah, peace out, everybody.